on TikTok and on YouTube. More me on YouTube, mamu nyina kwaba. Button. More me on YouTube, you can hit on the love icon. Almost a love icon red bit that you can hit or you can like the video. Said the bear Boama algorithm etimi reach higher number of people. We're gonna have an educative, informative, in fact, all-inclusive video this afternoon. But you don't do 1K likes, so when you don't want you do 1K likes, na yanka jangum sisia, mama dre hona yanka jangum sisia. Mama nyina kwa baba baby biara wo hwe me biara no. Let me know where you are watching me from. Mahu Millicent, Mahu Abdul Ganiu, Mahu Kwame George, Mahu Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah, you are welcome. I see you. Mahu Michael Abote. Kwame Nkrumah say I'm watching you from Germany. Mecha Germany for you na. I like a video no because when I like a video, just tap on the screen, tap on the screen. But you NTUC why? What tap on screen? NTUC okay? Yeah, NTUC just tap on the screen. Go ahead and tap on the screen. Obisi, where is mommy? I'm watching you live from United Arab Emirates. Those of you watching me from United Arab Emirates, greetings to you all. Mechamunina. You drew 500 likes. Mama, you hit 2K likes. Those of you watching me on YouTube, you are all welcome to the Nations Anchor TV on YouTube. Also, Bamajinana hit on the love icon. No? You have a very fruitful and educative conversation this afternoon, okay? There's some doing about violence, okay? We are not part of the violence academy. We are a peaceful academy. We say hit 2K likes. You say you do 900 likes. You better do 2K likes. Yeah, go ahead. Anthony, I see you. Pam, I see you. Obape type will be nice. I want to join you. Let me feel your presence over here. Daniel Sakli, or say greetings from Finland. Hey, all the way from Finland. Finland so matter say how normal warning ya work it to akura. In fact, obi over Finland any obi a or share free so you be share them. The only difference is you share free electricity na free the mu you buy Finland for them naturally they are in fridge. It's Finland for you now. You're welcome. I see you. Kwame George. Or say I'm watching you from Canada, Toronto. Okay, Canada for you. Greetings to you. Oh, I see you. Canada for you. Greetings to you, Madam Munase. So we are hitting 1.9K. We are almost 2K likes. YouTube for Mr. Ramo. Oh, join me. Pebomodeniana. Tap on the love icon over there. Maverick Yaboa. I say Annie. Maverick Yaboa. I see you. You are watching me from YouTube. Obape, just type something. Pam say watching from America. Thank you very much. You are hitting 2.1K likes. You are all welcome to the Nations Anchor platform. Alabama director, I see watching you from Gaza. Hey, Alabama, where there Gaza? Huh? Gaza, the everything. You see team. And Gaza, they are here okay. Alabama director, greetings to you. I wouldn't need Dominic. I see you. Abusha from Mamunyina Kwaba. Me pese me time 2 hours. Need very important conversation be. This platform, the Nation Anchor for all these years, almost 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years in the hour on social media. I try say about boy educating society, I create awareness. Near kind of congratulate to me. This is what we stand for. We have no issues with somebody, personal issues, personal beefs. We don't do that on this platform. We just educate, we enlighten, we speak truth to power, we create awareness. At times we entertain and then we move. It is a way and so what joining me here. The topic of today, and I said the conversation for this afternoon is all about OTUMFUO's meeting or the World Bank visiting OTUMFUO at Menchia Palace and the conversation between OTUMFUO and World Bank and all the brouhaha, rising. Me a video, be another short video. I think it was 10 or 12 or 14 minutes video. But I think it's the video was shot to the understanding of many people, and for that matter, I saw the need. And that is the conversation we're gonna have this afternoon. In fact, I don't do tribal back and forth, and this conversation got nothing to do with the Ashantis and the bonus back and forth. Okay, so what Bana will be I want you to understand this. I want to set this disclaimer out there. this conversation on my platform, I don't do this kind of tribal back and forth on social media. I don't do this kind of Ashanti and bonus back and forth. If you are Bono, you can watch me. If you are an Ashanti, you can watch me. If you are an Ever, you are a Gan, you are you are a Fanti, wherever. The fact or the most important thing is, if you are a Ghanaian, you can watch me. This kind of childish play going on. You see many people. Exposing their ignorance and doing back and forth tribal nonsense. I'm not part of that conversation. So don't have a mindset. I'm here to fuel that kind of nonsense on social media. I'm not here to fuel that. This is very important thing. This is a very important conversation that I think with my little understanding, I can come in and then address or let some people understand certain things about this particular issue. That is why I'm here. And if you are here, you can stay here and then go ahead and like the video. You can go ahead and share the video, invite somebody for all of us to learn. But I want to put this out there. We are in a TV home. Na me hwa antena. Ansa na me hye me dwumadi na se no. Na me TV ho awie. Na me hwa antena. Abrantie bi wo UK. Ena wahia baba wa bi wo TikTok. Ena wo makobu do. Ena wa be wale baba wa na free TikTok, Afri Ghana no de na ko UK na de na ko Pascal na abedu antena. Mo amoba na ye video to ho a. Instead of some focus on the message na ye to ho. Instead of some focus on the content. Instead of some share tie video na ya no. Na mo de mo submission aba video na se. Mo kire mo adwene no. Na mo ba video na se na mo be pe guess na mo be dido video na se no. Mo be careful, amunye careful. Ye video to wa obaba be kire wadwene na wo so do submission beba na wo focus on the video no. Kwabenane raskoto kaba video na se a no wo hwe a guess o ma comment no wo hwe guess o ma comment no nam guess no a profile DM mu no message o mo ebi na branch e koye ya wakobu do oni ga bi hia o TikTok a wakobu do a me no kasa asem na do antena mo bari ye video to a mo hwe so na mo focus on the topic na mo nyai say mo nam video na se pedo no na nya ayi wom ne etudo mo enya ayi wom ene etudo mo ena no me post video bako me hwe na ababa wa bia be comment ababa wa ne be comment na abrante bia be like the comment no na fe me hwe a conversation say ekoso ho da kese omo ya fall in love ho na me delete post no ahyiafo baby post that na mo be di do me ma post ade something important to me me pese mo kire mo adwene no eho ase ho na mo be di do me e ka de se ko mo exchange contact eti me hwa na baby conversation ne ko no betima exchange contact na me delete post no eti isi ade obi anim ne yonku biem se me na me ye bi post me na me ye bi post na mo be bu do ase ho ma delete post no je say o me no obi anim baby ale yonku obi anim baby be fa hia ne yonku biem eti me sra mo highway no so ayehye udi agro highway no so abepira me no ka say me kasa me kira the number of messages and I say emema hodo a wo mu broken heart nsem wo me phone so sisi a ebinum afa na me betu ho na ma obeka ho asem a you have no idea ni nyina ne say wo share ababawa no online oni ababawa no ehia o Facebook oni ababawa no share o TikTok ene ho nsensem saa no makobu do ena ma sponsor no na ma hwe ni school na ma tuesika say na ma ye ni say na akosi say mesrem over social media the message ntira wo ba video na say no focus on the message na munja say ba bia na mu todom no mu be prepare o yo eti mesrem munya careful highway no so na ba bia anwe Charles any info director I see you Charles you are welcome those of you watching me on YouTube ma munyina kwaba yes I enkomo na say awie anopai anumreta bia wo be wo hwe bia na enkomo no nyina ne say ena no ye wa ha ena yete se a World Bank and do some sponsor yete se World Bank mpanifo akoye na opem so ho e wo fie akosra opem so wo fie na omu di nkomo bebiri in fact omu have a lot of conversations na ewi ase no conversation no emu fa poten a eba abontene a ebeye he ne se esim se na otumfo e ka bibi se this time around, you know. World Bank project ahodoɔ a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔmo bɛyɛ wɔ Ashanti region ahodoɔ ɔmo ba bɛso mo bɛboa ɛwɔ Ashanti region mpuntuo no ɔpɛ sɛ project ahodoɔ no nyinaa ebezi in the Ashanti region ɔmpɛ sɛ project ahodoɔ no ɛbɛkɔ akɔ bezi in Accra nti sɛ wotie conversation yi a of which I have some of them here. Let me play some for you to listen. Mo fan chamo na code kakra bi betakel me na afei na code no echo. If I try muntie this conversation, okay? Muntie we.
These are all issues that I want us to revisit, and but that I will talk to you later on quietly for us to look at them.
Joe.
There are other issues that I'll discuss with you privately for us to know the way forward.
Joe.
That is in the generality of Ghana. I want us to look at it again to see the way we can move on and all that.
Joe.
Coming to the local one, Kumasi is a vibrant city. I need for us to discuss those things again. You've done that with the school feeding, which I appreciate. I remember when I talked to them about they had withdrawn the 180 million at that time, and I said I should take it before I go back to Ghana. So I got it.
Joe. Joe.
And then budgetary support also was withdrawn at that time. You had allocated 500 million for budgetary support, but you said because of the economic situation, the energy situation, you withdrew. That was withdrawn. Energy generation problems where we're talking about, we're paying in excess of 500, 600 million at that time for energy that we have not used.
Sure.
And I engaged the president then to find a solution to that in terms of how could we avoid that because it was eating into our budget.
Sure.
Now I'm told it's about 1.5 million that we are paying for that, and therefore at that time I asked your president to give me a grant to cover that. Whilst we did it, we got a technical assistance, a tripartite company, the IFC generation company in Ghana, for us to see how best we can get a technical support to the six energy to Burkina Faso, Mali, and others.
Sure.
Togo and others, the excess one that we have installed, because I think we have 5,000 something installed, and then we are using only 3,000 something.
Sure.
So that's one issue that I'll get back to you again on that, because I need for us to discuss those things.
Okay, this is part one of the conversation. Let's listen to the part two.
Kumasi is a vibrant city. Kumasi is a vibrant city. Population-wise, everything-wise, the commercial hub of Ghana.
Sure.
And so looking at the project that you're suggesting, rapid transport section, I haven't chosen by here. I know JICA started with a feasibility some time ago, and then it's developed to the World Bank here where we can then put it to fruition. It's been on the drawing board for some time, 2015 and all that. The bureaucracy is something that I don't like at all, you see.
Sure.
And therefore, we have to push it now. The population has increased very much. We have all these transport vehicles, different ones, all moving, fighting for space.
Sure.
That doesn't help with the economic development of the city at all, because everybody is clamoring going to the center. The buses are, the trotro, all these things are there. We have the available human resources. All these young ones are all university graduates and others here.
Sure.
We have the university producing all these students and all those things. So in terms of development, if we have the infrastructure, then everything will be fine. I cannot depend on the politicians for my development. I don't want to depend on them. So let's have a social contract and then we do it.
Sure.
So this is something that I want us to look closely and then do it. I don't know the team, but I want to meet the team after so I know who are working on it.
So there is a vital point over here. Pay attention to it. OTUMFUO can say me. Or say, I don't want to depend on the politicians anymore. Listen to that side again for me.
The city at all, because everybody is clamoring going to the center. The buses are, the trotro, all these things are there. We have the available human resources. All these young ones are all university graduates and others here.
Sure.
We have the university producing all these students and all those things. So in terms of development, if we have the infrastructure, then everything will be fine. I cannot depend on the politicians for my development. I don't want to depend on them. So let's have a social contract and then we do it. So this is something that I want us to look closely and then do it. I don't know the team, but I want to meet the team after the so I know who are working on this rapid transport so that we can take it up further. We have that rapid transport and the movement of goods, passengers and everything. The ease with which we can do business together. I don't know what is the country director can tell. I don't know what has delayed this, but the project office, we should own it. It should be here. The project shouldn't be running from Accra when you have a project in Kumasi. The project unit should be here. The project coordinator must also be resident here. So that at least the stakeholders, the district assemblies that would be able to coordinate with them to know how it goes. So these are issues that I want us to look at properly to bring it to fruition. Because if we don't do that, I've always said that it takes time for the World Bank to take a decision. Bureaucracy, going to the desk of this one, approving and all that. But this one, we know the reason why we need that. Therefore, why can't we implement it? 2025 is about 10 years we've been talking about this. If we had done it earlier, it would have helped with the economy, it would have helped with employment. There are other issues that I'll discuss with you privately for us to know the way forward. That is in the generality of Ghana. I want us to look at it again to see the way we can move on and all that.
So we didn't come out here about Kumasi and its development. And I say there is another conversation, and that is about the generality of Ghana. Abusuan, so what joining me? You are welcome. You are warmly welcome. Honestly speaking. Maverick, your boy is watching me on YouTube. Charles Info is watching me on YouTube. Les Mens is watching me on YouTube. Abel Video is watching me on YouTube. You are all welcome on YouTube. Kindly share this video. Hit on the love icon. If you are watching me on TikTok, kindly share this video. Tap on the love icon. You see something? Let's put everything aside. For our tribe, some or tribal freedom to change. Okay. What do tribe not to change? For our political party, I won't change. Okay, so him for Okroma saying very active in the development of this country like OTUMFUO. Let's be honest and real. Maybe you don't know. I will take my time to explain it for you to understand. For our tribe, I will free more. Blogger be a brainwash wama wanya OTUMFUO and I say tribe will be what time you to change. So we asantini ana akana. Yi bono ni bi hu etan anasa bono fo bi hu tan free mu yitu nchen fatu nchen. Okay, we bono ni a ya santini anasa antifo hu tan anasa otumfo hu tan free mu. Okay, yi do ma hene hu ehi free mu. Okay, majority of you are being misinformed and being miseducated by these shallow-minded bloggers on social media who don't know the reality aspect of every conversation. They just switch on camera out of ignorance and out of emotions and out of creating content for the sake of talking for people to listen to me. They will just come and throw chaff into the public. And majority of you consume this, believe this, and it will be in your heads. For me, for you listening to me this afternoon, put that mentality aside and let me tell you something, okay? All right. For your information, I'm not an Akan or an Ashanti. I'm an Ewe. But I deal with things from the realistical truth. I don't deal with things with emotional or with a tribal aspect. No, I deal with things from the realistical point of view. Me say, they are more than 10. Talk of Togbe Siri, who is the leader of the Anglo. Talk of Togbe Afede and other major traditional leaders in the Volta region. Let me put them aside. Come to the Ga land. The Ga traditional leaders talk of, Ga Manche and the Ga traditional leaders, okay? Go to the Cape Coast traditional leaders. Go to the Nzema traditional leaders. Go to the northern region. Across this country, you will major respectable ahemfo leading various tribes. If they are all very active, and very active in the betterment of their region and in the betterment of this country, in all sectors, like OTUMFUO, we wouldn't be where we are. Me say, if they are all to be very active, won't criticize OTUMFUO same you. When I started my social media, firemen, lashing leaders, lashing traditional leaders, won't criticize OTUMFUO same you. But we learn every day. We learn every day. We learn every day. I'm not saying, your traditional leaders, they are 100%, we should pamper them. No, they can do better. But the American say, at this point that we are, if these traditional leaders or if these ahimpoa who do not to talk of the small ahimfo, and then no, make ahimpoa kasa omuwo my way. If all of them across the regions in this country, all of them are to be active like OTUMFUO, and we wouldn't be where we are today. And na dia koma akwese OTUMFUO ho aye hi bebre no ene se abribia na se ono na ne din abribia no ono na air try abribia ono na epushi eti se wo na wo pushi sa you will be in the news, and you being in the news no ohu be ye binu mo hi ebi nso be pe wase me bi bete wase tie me yi abribia ono na epushi abribia ono na ewa ha abribia ono na ewura ha eba ne sa you will be in the news, and yes OTUMFUO edit your tradition no akọ outside the country or they akọ UK akọ display tradition wo honom na what in the news na omo ani hu ye omo hia besom ene ye hwehwe animu ene ye left ene ye right no mo kan de ombeka no. Okay, ene yes OTUMFUO du central region okọ afahye bi wo honom unity na aba in the news na omo ani hu ye omo hi omo ya brainwash omo na papa no ho eye omo hi no na omo abesom ene okọ ho akoye den ene okopɛ den wo ho. There are difference between the conversation about yahimfo no. There are difference between what you guys have online on social media and the reality in between these leaderships in this country. There are difference between the reality relationship between yahimfo who do Ghana and the relationship in your heads on social media, my fellow bloggers, and there are vast difference. Okay, politically, the traditional leaders talk of NPP, talk of NDC, talk of OTUMFUO, talk of the government, talk of the Volta chief, talk of the Northern chiefs. Politically, they are one. Relationship-wise, they are all one. There is no grudge between them. But more Ghana for now, multi social media now, more follow ignorant bloggers, more falling for their conversation. More creating enemies in your, enemies among the leaders in your minds. If you guys think, say, there is tension between these leaders, meanwhile, in the country, on the ground, there is nothing like that. Masaka, na say, most of our traditional leaders, we are very active in the development of their region. They said you OTUMFUO are active now. And Caribbean Ghana, Caribbean young co and side a drew baby. Because and then I said, oh, fire, we defend you OTUMFUO. We be true. Me draw table, me draw chat be. Me draw chat in we and I no. Say na chat and it's your part there. And there is no time or there is no need to waste time to be insulting or casting all sort of insinuations or insult on OTUMFUO there be. So me so camera dear him for be at moi. And then I will start from my Volta region. Before my Volta region, now I best call the northern region. Me draw chat the two whole way, me draw chat. Unless you don't want to be real, unless you don't want to be honest, you are free to do that. But me draw me chat the two whole way. Now me far region by region. Now me far the development, how these regions are developing. Now me far the impact of the traditional leaders and the political leaders from these regions. Me share na OTUMFUO nye the one to be a champion for him to be insulted every day and night. Me draw chat in way na OTUMFUO da na bi nya na e ka omo a yen fo omo nya champion na yen twi omo si table so more much no pay we anwumra ah OTUMFUO nka ho me draw me chat the we no nka ho. That is why I decided say me ka say me ka any ono kura na wose ka de bia ka e praise no na ye bom pai man say odoma nkoma ma na hodene na abribi on ton koso nye saa because impo oya sante hini na oya sante man wura no the impact no does not even live only in Ashanti region. The impact no go all the way to the Volta region. The impact no go all the way to the northern region. The impact no go all the way to the central region. The impact no go all the way to the Greater Accra. The impact. The most dangerous thing is to be led or to be miseducated by an ignorant person on social media. The impact. And I know Bibi say you say a fashion be a course one Volta region. We hear no OTUMFUO drew her. Or buy us a man in Sapine. Or Casacura on the speech, no say, I'm gonna phone Asante for a yaman some getting kitty a do or tiny by and temu. Or tiny be any and tem fritting in a bako. And when I Asante Conto Quada, a bako semu any and Chinwasubia. Ihe baako na mom amanyo sem no na de intitimu ba ituba santeman mu a ye wa anwonafo town anwonaga town a e wa santeman mu a omo bo omo ho adwa a omo so edi omo kaso bom wa santeman mu na no OTUMFUO koduru eduru Volta region na afahye koso wo se sa na tie de ne me wo bibi a my friend educational fund. Se mu ni bidie ne me de foto oto ha sei mu fan start se mu obi so de ne me de sika atum mu ma ne ntonkoso na mu fan boa education in Volta region na on Angloland na nkoso na OTUMFUO akọ no de odo akobodom ena no rere no abesen ko de gamanche the galand o say oh to ami gamanche o ya me yonko ntokwa ni yentem boni bia ni yentem muna monya mama nyosem na mo dey create divisions among mo amonko mo fa mo sa mo dam nko na mo maba be do the galand so de me mba hansa pan na me nkonsa pan se de me de ba enie educational fund 5 billion monye 500,000 Ghana cedis monye se mu obi a mo fa shemu kena na mo fa educate the children of the galand me asanteman wura me pega na nyina kanko e ka se me be asem so ena no adu Cape Coast opim so ya wasanteman wura o na no adu Cape Coast broni woni pa woni man mu ohwa no krokro no bibini nya bia obekunu ahye no asɛ no owu wi ansa na wabesu ye moa onua ye wi enye yie na no adu Cape Coast o si oh ye Ghana ye baako foto a me de ba ye nie munye educational fund mo fantum fan educate the children of the and na no ntokwa ekoso northern region nyina papa yi si da bi men kasa me Asante hini ntimetem Asante me memfa me ho ye Ghana papa yi atu anamosa sumdwe beba northern region saa ya papa John Dramani Mahama be ye mampani na anu ya okọ north wini masama kwa kan o si afei na maba me set me government me ni OTUMFUO abuki appointment se mekọ manhia on the 19th me pese ono so bam ni yehwe how ye betimi ade asumdwa ba northern region o the social media no kwa champagne bi miseducate na no fa kwa adwene ntutiri mo da na mo ho kra mesere mo fa nche mo na me bowa mo fa nche me ewa bia aloko me kakra tina social media na kwa champagne bi miseducate na no misinform na fa kwa sasem enantenante this leader we Asante hini we Asante man wura but he is trying to make sure say the possible best bia obetimi aye bia no obebo modina hwe say obetimi akoba bia. Imagine say the traditional leaders from the Volta region put to this impact. Imagine say the traditional leaders from the northern region put to this impact. Imagine say the traditional leaders from the central region, from other region. Are you telling me say opinion way impact or put to Yinachi? But sorry, I'm finding by piano. Somebody can decide to do that. We need a problem, but I won't do that. And this is one of the reasons. Wow, politically, governance wisely. When the media dance here say Ghana, we are at a state. Ya get 2 meaning now with the constitution. I get 2 meaning now. I did 2 meaning. I'm a constitution. No, and a constitution needed 2 meaning. I'm ya man of phone. Politicians. No, all the natural resources are not owned by the traditional leaders. They are not in control. It's not for them. It is for the state. So we as you feature a bit macho. By oil appear feature and you there. Say we as you feature a bit macho. But say gold oil appear feature and then you there. The same thing I acquire him for no. Ajapadia no go monsa asinim. Ajapadia no wo monsa asen so. Omo na din sa asen so. But mmra kwan mu no enye omo dia. To say omo ye hwe han ana make no me say me nka say omo ye 100% too. But me draw chart na. Otumfuo nya dia wo se ye de atwa pia. Mmra kwan mu no eye aban amanyofo we dia. Omo na ehun sika hodo nyina akọ omo de ekwa ahemfo no ho no the royalties. Na royalties no obebi sa ho se ahe. But ye wo hwehwe mu yi na kwa Ashanti region na hwe kwan a Otumfuo with his own power no ene with asanteman tumi no de ode ono ne royalties ene sika eba ne nsem ede ye in Ashanti region. You have no idea. This man is even building factories. Very soon e be ready e be babonten. You guys will see it. This man is even building factories in the Ashanti region. Take a course for OTUMFUO. Building factories in the Ashanti region. Now politically, ya jitu mini nyina dia ma amanyofo na wie no. Papa we nyi na new. From John Dramani Mahama's own mouth, or said there are a lot of, bosia hodo a yetimi kwa bonte ho ne yekope a, it takes OTUMFUO's intervention for this bosia to be granted. John Dramani Mahama no mutu no bekai. One from the World Bank. Don't forget, a lot of projects are who do I cost wo kuro wem say ye kwan say ye overhead. Politicians some dey difference kwa. Enya Ghana na dey bottom sika ye. Dodo na is being funded by these outside institutions. Let's be honest and let's be truthful to ourselves. A lot of projects are politicians ni ye Ghana ha say ya. No the two omo no omo dey jisamrane we si me na me see we na me see hospitals ahodo we si me na me see hospitals ahodo we si me na me build the overhead we si me na build the interchange we ube komuno. None of them is from Ghana's own coffers. Na debi o we ye me papa na wo kwa bonten kwaje bosia de mama me di kodwom kodi dwa be ofufuo me edi a eno no de na waye we ye me papa wawo ye ofie na wo kwa bonten akwaje bosia de brama na ma de bosia no kodwom ko akodi dwa be ofufuo me edi a wo sori a wo se yenso awo ya beti. That is why I don't worship our politicians. That is why I don't pamper them. Who they be our party into no be pamper omo, but that is why I don't pamper them. Because 90% of projects across the country now is being funded by these outside institutions. At the Intina, one bill bakopa a year LJ when BT bakope. Woman Timin sign at the Intina. Obi a bema one sign bill ne. Pressure the go akufado so say one sign. NDC bloggers, any NDC communicators, my AD na metete me hwade afi na John Dramani Mahama was setting the government in it no me pese me man the benefit of the doubt na me dey mani to from na me hwade Sam George di baby pressure mu di gu akufado so and na one pass bill no to the extent say mo ke kan ya akoya ote na yiri nchen akoya ote Salome yi ke kan ya say akufado mo busie mo ye gayfo enti na one person obesan ade no yate John Dramani Mahama ba onye gay na bushani gay ni bia nim on say oh really yankofo John Dramani Mahama on dey menim say we Christoni we Assemblies of God ni akufado do nye Christoni o mama busham kra gay fo wo metiasia magiatu John Dramani Mahama dey menim say we Assemblies of God ni respectable man. I respect our president with all due respect. One sign. Oh yeah, Bema sign. When the guy just say penny for anybody sign that bill. I feel what I say my John Dramani Mahama or say there is no need to even pass a bill. No, we have to start to educate our values, our family values from our education. And I'm saying, well, Johnny. And I'm saying, what Johnny? Who sign pet? All these Western institutions are funding a lot of projects in your country. You know, will put a stop to it, and that is the truth. The entire Akufo-Addo went to me and signing the bill. And they say Akufo-Addo nyɛ n'abusuani bi ɛna ɛyɛ gay ni ɛna nyɛ n'abusuani bi na edi ne turu mu nti na Akufo-Addo say one sign there bi ɛnyɛ ne saa. The only reason why entire Akufo-Addo went to me sign this bill and they say most of the institutions are financial or mukura economy nim ɛboa yɛn. They are owned and controlled by the West. West for you so na adi adi atumi. Oko sign sisi ya no mo ka so okay ade na wa sign into the tin ton tan ya twe ensa firi wo ho a wo be fa he. Enti Akufo-Addo and sign NDC aba John Dramani Mahama yet assessor bill no the omudi kind of call executive no awu mo mo initiate a new bill led by Sam George now mo fambra na nka sign openi say yen start family values education in our in our schools. There is no need to pass the and I make us say and I followers and then they for no more 10 times I no more necessary and penny for na him the reality what mean sign or sign all these kind of projects are being sponsored and funded by these house institutions, financial institutions controlled by Abrofono. And OTUMFUO has been playing a major role in most of these grants and loans. Most of them underground, no, no pimso, and etu anamwa who do be o pimso, me to form untimin kasa we party A ni party B ni ta. Party B a obebabiano. The message of the man say, go and serve the people. For all this government who do aba, ondo bin sin bi and ondo bin time bi there be. A futu odema A and one odema B, a futu odema B and one odema A, OTUMFUO. But mahu me the mania to form one this bazaar wala small boys omo NDC mo na SS omo na communicate my NDC omo social media. They to amount for no. I created this kind of impression on social media say as OTUMFUO or MPP ni and on NDC asem no chiri NDC eti no MPP ba aban mu no OTUMFUO ntimi kan anim enka omanim aban bia ni ho a waba kroma say ya OTUMFUO aka nanim aka na adwena kire omo da there. The best thing OTUMFUO have been doing is say oye penny onye nipa ketewa o oye penny eti abribia no okasa kire amanofo we ma omo futuo both indoors and outdoors. Mo futuo onchi omanim emedidi omatem enti wadwene awo say on kasa nkire omo he talks to them, he advised them. All of the president abedi kromo nyina OTUMFUO ka omanim kasa kire omo kasa kire omo indoors omo programs ahodo ase ode futuo funny speech amu ede ma omo na manyofo no kasa no maso otene tie ade wa ha tie we wa ha tie asema ka kire Akufo-Addo. And it's so sad to say when ignorance meets social media, it is very dangerous than COVID-19. When Akufo-Addo became president, tie pano ye penny on tiakunya ketwaso ne man ma wasante mam ontimi nka so munyina MPP for into MPP ni there be the first so ya sante hine no nkyere so MPP ni na sante region the stronghold of party bi oba begia konya so bia ye de OTUMFUO associate ni so OTUMFUO party we ni but papa no me de mani ato for master dia hwe no on te se de ye ato social media ma muhu no tie
president Numa mehuye eba ye na do OTUMFUO semen kancho na no oso wotiwe OTUMFUO ase wo kan ho a mampanyin enum na omu no ye
Yenyina ba ko nyinara metua fo me ne ye ka de fata nyinara.
so omo a omo di wanim a omo ba ko nyina otuomfo ono mo nyankasa ye kama se de fata nyina
Ebi mredu ye sa ba be ka se na na fe ne hu se de o ka ye se tie yanke yeye.
Tio.
dimre so wie no
Tio ose amanyofo ne bitam so a na o ma be ka kire se na na de o ka kire ne tie ya nke yeye tio me kasa kire banyansan ne me kasa nkyoro kwasua wo ha tie
What was the president Numa me hu ye e ba ye.
na do otumfo se men kan chew na no o se woti we tumfo wa se o kan ho a mampanyini enum na omu ono mo ye
Yenyina ba ko nyinara metua fo me ne ye ka de fata nyinara.
so omo a omo di wanim a omo ba ko nyina otuomfo ono mo nyankasa ye kama se de fata nyina
Ebi mredu ye sa ba be ka se na na fe ne hu se de o ka ye se tie yanke yeye.
dimre so wie no mfura fe no mbaka se na ya o kan zenke tie ya nke boaye eyi
Mama Penny Rollins Baba can be chairman. Mama Penny Kofo be chairman.
mampanyini kufo so be ka bi chere no
Mama Penny Mills e kan ne tu amene women ne kasa nsem o ka chairman fa ho sa.
mampanyini no so nya na be bi pro e be ka na grebe ma no ko na kreachi so na fe kra yewura ban kran ade de na kuma so nyina o ka ni nyina chere yewura
Mama Penny Mahama enro ya wie wo Germany for ka chairman nsem fi ho ameka ya wani so ne ne.
mampanyini mahama ofuro na nsia ono fe ono abetino no tu no tu se nsem bebre wa ka e we ni sisi ko di so a bia ka masa
Ana ne waba.
ene ono abo
Nipa atwa ho ahia konkonsa ne ye be ba be ka cho. Ye be ba be die nuan ho konkonsa cho.
nipa ya twa wanchi otumfo de ompana se munsie konkonsa ba be ka chiro omu nyan omu aho no ba be ka mu nsem ade a chiro
Ba bia otie no wo ma ne eto ye be ba be keka nkrofo ho asma cho.
ya otie omu anu mu tie ba be ka nkrofo ho nsem ade a chiro
Yeni aye purpose yani ye pe we pra be din krofo ho konkonsa cho.
otumfo so ma pe bi bre fru ho omu pe ne ma nyina ya ba na be din konkonsa nkrofo
Yeni esi eduanum ni wo yeni esi adamfo ni wo be ba be di konkonsa cho.
omu so mu nuanu omu ya se adamfo no omu ba be din konkonsa chiro
Ghana for to abama na na ku adodan kwa kufu ado ya nto amani pe ka ho bia.
ehun se Ghana fo wo ni eto aba na ma wo nti wo ni ewe wo ya nto amani pa bia
Tumi no edi ma no achiche bia ma obiara.
tumi no a Ghana ye de ahye won sai eno apon ho e de ama wo mu nyina
Eti ka hunu se wo mu a wachicha ma wo bia ni ho a ye di tumi ma no ka ho.
tika hun se wo mu achicha mo mu bie no e de tumi no ma na ka ho wo die no eno apon bi e de ama wo
Etumi nana no.
mfo ne nana no
Wonim se me no fit nipa eto dodo no aye nimbra me ni wo.
mfo se ni pa ho atwa ho ahye nyina dudu no enim ebre pa woni no mienu mo cha se din kita ho
Adam no ni free fan no 77 ansa na wo sa ba me bo ana.
sese afi apem aham kura bi oso
Me
so
bo nana
se ono free fa pension ni nyina o kai so onu
Ansa. E champion for tata wa wo ba London nyame no na nam ne kodwo nya ntachi no.
Then it's a water down by land, no, Kai. So I know, and could not touch and then
Ansa na wo sa ba ya mo fa be gina biwa ansa sa ba ne koti he.
son as a baby in a view. And
Me pro proche ba ya me lawyer no me no na ko ni nyina.
who was so free with and a lawyer, no, air company.
Ani akwa abapim ne.
And no, I'm about a payment.
Enu ansum krofo be ka just one po asem.
So, over the catcher, sir.
Enso wa anya ntum wo ka se da bi se dim sine na tie de ntisa.
What can be no was one young to because of the big citizen city.
Me de kakra ne se. Me de futupa na mde be ma wo.
Was it or Moatia, CS, one year of Futupa and the mouth.
De Ghana for penny adwuma.
Tie.
Your penny,
De penny ayare.
your I regret.
De penny nkoso.
Yeah, and Cosro.
Enu ana ye hwehwe.
One Ghana for
Ye to aba no wie ya ye popo se wawe. Obi gina TV3 so wo ka kire nipa na wo se wo na ati company fo no. Ko dwan mahama wo ka kire nsa aba ne de kom ne abufuo na to ye.
so we are
Tio.
TV3 kind. So, oh, Mahama Nakacha said the come and full electric.
Asa akọ na na do so aka kire nsa te e kom ne abufuo so no so ba no anya kom ne abufuo be sa ato ndia.
And can turn and out one so back, unless one really year, a come before no, the pump Mahama.
Wo ho nim de.
This is advice I know they make Kufu Adwa bra. John Dramani Mahama lusu 2016 Akufo-Addo wini Akufo-Addo call n'animo manhia ana o ma na futuo say ne tintinity a wanyina say Ghana for adwuma ayarehwe akwan mpuntuo na Ghana for pe na ekom ne abufo mo de ato abatia John Dramani Mahama no say wa meye ni yi amo mo wanto mo de kom ne abufo ebeto abasa atia me pamocho after 8 years no ye de kom ne abufo 20 MPP na say afan 20 MPP opanima futuo we a I was saying, who's a manufacturer no more so dinner for na penino dear or enough for dear. It is a nay, so a bedroom pimpens will be. That's why I say I don't trust the politicians anymore. I can't leave the development of my region into their hands anymore. I want to start doing things in my own best way to develop my region. Now we say one tias here. The pacho who no criminal region, Momo Hineno, more trusted politicians no, Monchewo, okay? We didn't talk a before. Me di obia ehina temu and me mama di obia try batemu a simple understanding, simple explanation opa no offer opa no twaso a futu a opemso edema Akufo-Addo any MPP administration ne say Ghana for ede komni anibre ne abufuo ne 2 NDC 2016 ano mu di 2 mi na hye momonsa. Oh, share the video for me. Tap on the like button for me. Mo like video na mama. Ghana for the company abufuo ne 2 NDC 2016. Ano mo di opportunity na mamo. Se mo so mo ba na mo so mo be mess up. Na mo anya niam yi a. Aba na mo de bought achi no. Mo de the same aba ne bebo ba. And ye no kura nso 2024 8 years down the lane. Aba na Ghana for the bought achi no. Mo de aba kura na aboban. A big gap in him at the NDC back. So anyway, in the development of Ghana, I play all these major roles after supporting various government. Any government back on any government in Mahama say saying to so too for MPP near. And can only lead Mahama's administration and momunya loans and grants from the World Bank and other institutions. But from John Dramani Mahama and Kasa Numutong, was it Opemso plays a major role in my administration. The loans I hold Robi Kura and go through no. Openi can be it me go through. Na say wo ye nipa. Wo to me a utimi de kwaje bosia de ma obi so fanko didwa. Nipa ne gisika na de kwa no akohye no. Nipa ne gisika na de kwa no akohye no. Wo wagimi kura no. When you bow on so a won gisika na nkasa na on starting fine bibi. Yey. Yeti kroma sei e na opem so tena ase hu se no. Abaya bako. Ebi NDC na anye. It is not think say NPP ba o mo beye. NPP so ba yen. It's almost 8 years o mo anye. Talking of renovating Konfanoche. And now he is okay. Mate. Sa manofo ni nya. Me ha me hu biem. And they mi ankasa me frefre me mindful. Frefre mi ankasa me nkrofo. Se wo mmra nye nyina yankaka yensa ase hwese betimi anya sika bi e de akoya. Under NPP. Ghana for any these so-called bazawala bloggers are more than 10 times to take any person. And now when Nana Kwadunto, when Nana Kwashi abani, and on necessary King Solomon, and on necessary Nyansa, and a Mona Moses Motisika Kokoso, Motisika Jasu, and afraid the Atwas Resre. Nanay, on bow, on call other region in Casa Monco Fasica or Homremu. On call baby house are buying Fasica Manu. On call Volta region in Casa Votarians, Mumba Mamiskau. On call Northerners, one catcher, Northerners, and Northerners, no for Musica blame because me OTUMFUO. On call Central Regional, or Semia Casama Santa mine for me Dimoso. Confanochino, although a young Kwana serve the whole country. But Sadies you fear, and Sadies you are Bobuano, Nase, and your Wumpona, Osena, a say, because say, ya, Utifia massive wafono. Yes, a penny in massive one for Penny soon to fear her mamma for a winanka. The son at Yedia. Say ya dia no Ashanti region na me ya Asante hene no edwiri gu se pe ye beka se ebi beka me nim gwase bi beka me etu de moma yenye no ofre no ankasa ne nkrofo in Ashanti region no se moma yenye kweli mo be so camera be si ne so di na tem se wo ekohwini wa afede de adru de alala so lala no de ye esa nyansa abo mo said ye jonso abo akoko ana mo bedi na tem papa ya mua no ode kakra saa ene konfa no che omo renovate omo guso omo renovate na de ya ne se kwahwe abani kwahyampani bia ne kon ho ntini se ayi nantwie bema ono ochena bi ne nkwe baba ni atam no herede ne na kwato ho no na karma has a way of dealing with everybody you know obi abenya ne share along the line and the MPP administration and we initiates that contribution to renovate Konfanoche say NDC we nipa way and nan kananako grantee interview o baby and nanako boss so say NDC mo bay mo develop Ashanti region mamia and ka de we akamo be sabe di na tem no la ila send this ba pa way and nanako grantee interview o baby and nanako boss so say NDC mo bay mo develop Ashanti region mamia ka de way mo be di na tem no be di na tem no because MPP this went to me and kasa nchiro mo sa ye abai na wo be kasa kire NDC bai enche ndi ahibia nana ne World Bank aye meeting no ka kire World Bank mpanyfo say you know what I can't trust these politicians anymore and for that matter there are a lot of developmental projects I want it to be in Ashanti region here and the head of all this development should go on should be rapidly. I want to be in charge and make sure that all this development or all these projects are done and serves its purpose. And also mumunu ya kutiku adenya NDC ba so nan sayano and I'm afraid you are World Bank daily mo ye hypocrite mo nsua de mo sa wo short memory John Dramani Mahama kan yampa o fa ne ho adwene nye newu olusu trust in politicians nye and olusu trust in politicians so one started from NDC administration or started from MPP administration by telling his own people to come together for them to contribute something to develop Konfanoche. And then a group point to be Mukwana Mose we koshini for soliciting for funds from the people. No, what decided is okay, and I mean call the people who be it let me go to or let me discuss with World Bank and see if they can do all to go on in my region. Musa Uncle Fukuya Masaba, Esa, Senecoso, Esa, Yeno. Was he said, don't quite captain some point to come through Biahobium or Rankasa name for Amunyebium. The World Bank for a banning chain. So Timijina, World Bank, Timijinum, Timikasa, and Mamutima government in the loan they are. And I didn't mean to me no Moncasa project be or more air funding or region has no, and Koso no one on a project and we pay. That is what the king is doing. We say a bonnet. Eya semboni eya de boni intima men support me medi na tem. We are just confused youth ye nim de epe ye de an say emotions and ye de tackle asembia ye mfa nyansa to ho opani na no tumfo no matter how o mind be say bia no di na betima so camera di na tem untimi ntuni mfiri na konya so age so owu untimi nya na hwe. It is a omunya adwene bisa afi ombeye bibia ma this time around maka o me say me ha me hu medi politician bi atemu and this administration led by John Dramani Mahama me ha me hu medi o matem me di o matem for what citizens no yankasa ya abodamfo ye nya papa ya bobo adam me ndi o heni bi atem o krom ha biem me ndi politician bi atem da bi metima criticize na be bona chi o one or two things bi ba me say ma da je na ma ho odin say me fight for Ghanaian bi citizens ne ya bodamfo nipa no madwene nya papa wo ya ade ma omu na omu asa pese ye kum ye praw ye yi ufiri ho wo mu nya papa ye nya adwene nya papa ya adwene nya papa. We are a developing nation. It is open bia tu no so wo ya ade aboa the Doman here in the Doman region and I say in the Bunu region very fantastic. Me support you on any day because I also see Ghana. It is the oil or no so impact no make it say be a hobby develop. I support it. There is no way as a make father base was me bedin atem for you to be okay for me to cash out. Na ye den. Nyansa be ne wom. Na ye bia fujana e develop dumesa. I support it 24/7. Say northern region ahemfo bi nso make impact on mo a, I support it. Say Volta region ahemfo bi nso make impact. I support it. This is what we need. We need our traditional leaders, our religious leaders, our political leaders to start waking up and making impact in various sectors for the development of this country. When they start doing this, let us support them. Let us show appreciation. Say, after all, you guys are doing something to our benefit. Hey, Opama Dumso Sambra Ghana, I'm speaking with you. Don't remind MAHAMA on that Dumso. Opama Dumso Sambra Ghana, I'm speaking with you. OTUMFUO Menshia on that Dumso. Yani bebre. Opama dollar and 300 Ghana cedis per $1. Affect you. Yani bebre. So much Jimmy Kakra a year. Let's start appreciating what these leaders are trying to do to the development of our country. Let's start appreciating. I'm not saying we shouldn't criticize them, but the criticism shouldn't create divisions among us to cause fight among us. Yeah, yes, I am, but yes, sir, we don't know what we want. Yes, sir, I'm why. Maybe I want to region, okay? Mo trust the politicians to some baby develop. You wait for the politicians, okay? Wait for the politicians. Ebinum static can send me okroma say. Makambida. You started the likes of Dubai or Hineno, any UK monarch no. You started your money now compare OTUMFUO. I started at your money now the OTUMFUO atem. Mayebida. But I've sat down and I've learned and I've seen say no, this is not the same a unfair comparison. If you do this comparison, it is not fair. Who the Dubai king no compare OTUMFUO? It is not fair. It is wow person when me debate biano. I'm putting this challenge out there. Reach out to me. Me no bears are debating on my platform. So that comparison is tautological comparison. It's ignorance comparison. Comparing OTUMFUO's reign and the role to the Dubai king, no, it is out of conversation. It is not. Don't do that. We are ugu when the Dubai king is in charge. All the taxes and the revenues goes to him. He is the campaign in the development of the Dubai. OTUMFUO is under a constitution, is under a president, natural resources, and the taxes don't go to him. He takes just royalties. My brother, learn. Let me tell some people something over here. Learn. I'm not saying we shouldn't criticize them, we shouldn't call them to order, but Ubedru Ghana Kuroma say now we should table no, now they are him for any their regions and the development over there. My brothers and sisters, we Greater Accra Freewa, Ashanti region is the next developing region in this country. Economically, we Greater Accra Freewa, Ashanti region is the next good region in terms of region. And Nipaka se me tukwa region. Nima kwese menya adwuma ye metimi anya abrabo bia boa. We Greater Accra Freewa, Ashanti region. Kanokore. Me say ubedru Ghana sisi ya. Na open region a ubetimi akosa region mu abobra na brabo atimi ahenha kakra. We Greater Accra Freewa. Edokwa capital city nintira. We Greater Accra Freewa, Ashanti region is the next one. I don't know Penukresa. Me the make umpe masama come for here. We Greater Accra Freewa, Ashanti region. And then you look at the number of youth running away from the northern region, coming all the way to the Ashanti region just to seek for greener pastures. The last time na me ko supply enema goose, me ko fa goose or baby na me pe my way be amama swako station amame. Na my way me no buy energetic northern youth. And my way me northerners, energetic, beautiful young ladies. Na eyemo omuso mbeswa. Na me say, hey. Adiana me kura me emu aduma me no mo beswa. Me no ka say papa na my way me no. O ma twemo no nyina kogu card. Jesus. And my way hodenfo a moko suku awie. Mo beji se omo se beji 100 cedis. Masra monte swampu nam this kind of money. Mansra monte swampu nam this kind of money. And the question I was asking myself, and they said, you know, we school or muhu dini, and anka abrabo bi one northern region, and the juma bi one north for her. The committee match na hono mwaye, but look at where they are. It obes was adiama we na along the line obi akwanyemono na abrabo na pim. But your traditional leaders also in the northern region, your politicians also from the northern region, what role are they playing? What impact are they making? Over in the history of Ghana, per regional, produce leaders in the history of Ghana from 1992. I mean, from independence, not 1992. From independence, northern region is number one. If you are northerner, now would see me, Mama, and you would say, be due to Fatem. Don't support that, okay? Ma wanibre, ma enya would say, will be air calling wohini. Those our traditional leaders in the north, no, be interested in people calling them to do something for the northern region. If we're northerner, now they will say, oh, northerner, now we know political divisions in Tino. Why do you say northerners and Ashantis are enemies? And for that matter, obi a do OTUMFUO atema you support. It's your mom for Nina tem now when you now we share, now we support and now we type one. Mate, your descendants are in Ashanti region hustling. Your generation are in Ashanti region hustling. And yes, something in the car of our movie north for buy you. And yes, something in the bus go see north was a mumbra may young how. One can send the real score must make Ashanti region, make quite brutally. One can send the real score must make quite greater crime, make quite brutally. It is the OTUMFUO in Ashanti region. I when you are a hypocrite and away a now one in for the Giska, and a build a renovated confirmation. A Bianca, but yesterday, also hinting on one north one no. A bet me a call it both home and abroad. Northerners both home and abroad. Now I bring them together. No, I can't tell them say I share buying anymore because we Ghana from our independence, sir president, sir vice president, speaker of parliament, chief justice, mention them. Northerners have got the chance to be in all these high offices in this country. But look at the northern region. Maybe I can't the painful truth too. Ubeti me anwa hwemu ntimi ampacho bye because where they America from independence wo per regional anya president regional anya president anya vice president anya speaker of parliament anya chief justice me know I say your president is from is a northerner. Me know I say your speaker of parliament is a northerner. Per regional, a mumpeni forward, and the opportunity to serve in the highest offices in this land. Enough in northern region. Look at the north. Ahimfa who wants to a one north for and yet small ahimfa kesia. With all due respect to them, I won't insult them, I can't insult them. Higher, respectable northern traditional leaders. What impact are they making to make sure, say, they tell their people in politics, to make sure, say, they create a link up between the northerners in home and the diaspora, for them to start doing something in the north to change the ordinary conversation. And what Ghana has said, Akoya said the northerners are becoming the kayayes of the country, are becoming the boot of the country, are becoming the career of the country, which is not a good narrative. What measures are these traditional leaders over there putting in place to change this narrative? If you guys don't focus on that, now we focus on say OTUMFUO atem na mo ninja na mo support wa. The realistic truth is say OTUMFUO ni atem ni need obeje. But obetu anamo this time around anamo no be ya anamo e be boa ma na santima tumpon. Na santima tumpon so e be attract laborers. Now you guys will become the laborers in Nasantimem. That is the realistic truth I'm telling you. And you guys will become the laborers. Your generations will become the laborers. Because me know can say it is going on already. Opa, sorry, prekopene start in Nantikrum. Ko chop bass a hodo na show mo huru nkuku na chop bass nim say I'm free region ben ya. Ko chop bass a hodo na show mo fufu o sa chop bass ni nyina I'm free region ben ya. various toilets so ne ball so ne ho mo tete sa toilet so ne mo tete ball so gi scan no so mo free region ben a eti as a northerner your interest should be say how do I start a conversation ebe putu me northern traditional leaders on their toes nebe putu me northern politicians on their toes nebe putu yen the northerners in the diaspora and I hope you betima create the connection me etimi start here making impact to be in the northern region. If you don't have interest in that, now we say we interest in say obi ndi OTUMFUO atem yen se ne koso yen nya no na wo ani je ho de a to so ne koso. Okay, go ahead koso. Now we tell politicians no they will come and develop the region for you. Okay, yes they will come and develop northern region for you. Why? We have a Volta region, baby. Beba. Me we have a me Volta region because I'm a Voltarian. Beba. Share video no mami. Who share more YouTube? Share mami why? Who share more TikTok? Share mami. Beba. Agrona dos 110 times so do. Of as I say my hit you. Me in fa pani bia embassy ha me di na tem. Citizens na ya bodamfo. When citizens na adwene nya papa. Me in fa pani bia metena ha me di na tem. Citizens na bodam. Wo mu nim nya omunyansa wo fam. Last year or the last 2 years, your brother back when it's more media. Make us say be or me. Your brother back when it's more media or an ordinary. Okoye video do or no for home. A bad joy news in ya cry fire can want some on our platform. There is a query about Taibi, a war north Kurubiso. One day, message Timo about Manabesa Ama Yasa Akasa conversation once. About Taibi will Kurubiso and a company be a person Obano Obe bubu abatano because I know more they acquire who do any other. Na company ni buy and obesi ahefono so ohini no okromo no so. Na nana je car aje besen nipa nkwaswa nipa be wo na che nipa be je de no awu. Na nana je car awo no fo waje car wie ye no waje besen kola we no waje sika atofie won kran ono no hini na wo no fo no minima Ashanti region chiefa and Ashanti region hini a wasisika ba mensem me kwato asase wo north akobi adwuma north akosifie wo north Ashanti regions hini Ashanti region politician was me koye we wo north. I'm yet to I will stand to be I will yet to know, I will yet to find out ebia na ono no hini na wo north ho no company na ba no no mako negotiation agiska gibese atofie won kran Ghana semo tikura me ya we come ponder eti so hini from the northern region enkasa de ne manfo nam kwan we so ye betu kwari wo kronim kwari na ye betu no ontimi ne company ne negotiate ye say munsisi adan ema menkrofo na mutu o mafiri babia mo betu abotan no munsisi adan wa ha mo munsi chamber ye ho mo munsi market mo munsi school mo ansa na makotu abotan no onfa ho ne dia ne say waje ne besen waje ne car waje sika hokoto fie on kran ana yetu abotan no na ekum omo area ho na ha omo. It took Timo Media to go there with his phone, with his camera, to go and expose what was going on there. Or he didn't try to sue, or he didn't see what trying to sue and see Chromobim. Asama make it true for saying that's new approach. We share Timo Media or TikTok and baby besides of I say, as some of your can and can so northern region I him for a binom bra or more bono. And you're no quan, do one what's enough, and so now we'll feel one kind, and no feel Kumasi. Mammy find him for no change. Northern politicians o free north for the to abaman onya to mi na obesia question cry no wato asase won cry no wato fie won cry no obi adwuma won cry no obesia Ashanti region no wato asase Ashanti region no obi adwuma Ashanti region obeba north a no oba be campaign obeba north a no oba be yie no wato 5 cities egu for mama na mo fom na mo di akiri wani bere a o si yenkodi OTUMFUO atem iro honi di natem Oba be domain chepe. Oba be domain chepe. Oba be tikoko no. Oba adai domain che no mo be koso aba be do. Hwesoma me no mo be koso aba saa. Wo generations no be wies ko be ba saa. O me ba be do saa. Wo de se mo de. Wo se yen kodi otumfo atem. Yen dia santem atem. Mate. O mo be di na atem ma no, mo be di na atem ma ho. O mo di na atem na mo say cash out. Wo de yere ho na di achi na share sa conversation no. Man pe kwan a wo be fa so link with your northern brothers. Marka said no. We also have somewhere to develop. We also have somewhere to look up to. Man no interested. Man interested in that. Now we are interested in say, hey, me pese ka me buy, na ka me bounce offer you do otumfo atem, na ka me man gift, na ka me share man, na ka me man offer you are wise, you are brave. Me yes sir. Because some of the otumfo region no, I compare me region, a Volta region now. My brothers and sisters, the reality is my people from the Volta are running to the Ashanti region to seek for greener pastures. Timi me di otumfo atem. Me mos Adam no. Me mos Adam no. Me. Okay? Me. So she region by region Ukrumasiya. You can't tell me say Ashanti region pena akachiri development. Inti emfotum for nye champion ni na tem there be. You can't tell me that. Ashanti region is far ahead of the northern region in terms of economic life, in terms of boboso, akwan, suku. Though the whole country Ghana is not that developed 100%, but with the little development now, Akoso as it stands right now, no, Ashanti region is not the least the region. That be, you greater Accra free honum. Ashanti region is the next. How many people from Ashanti region in the Dimrika North say Ejuma Akopina pastures? You tell me. How many people from Ashanti region in the Dimrika say North Akosiki for greener pastures? Akope Ejuma. How many people from Ashanti region? How many? It tells you say by whatever ways the people in the Ashanti region, their traditional leaders and their political leaders, they are making impact in that region. That is why you have found it comfortable to leave your region, to come to their region, to come and seek for greener pasture. So if there is somebody to ridicule, if there is somebody to speak truth to, if there is somebody to insult her, it is not the region, the king from that region, from this region. It is the king from the less developed, or those who are running to here. No, it is the king from that region. And to say, I catch myself fire. You go Dubai, no. Omo tete omo muye omo respect ye eti ya so camera ne di Dubai he na temai se omo nyai di omo ye no wa boa chemiye eti se meto no afafo na frem ofa ye ba Dubai Ghana fe wo Dubai atete omo de tete ye wa hapa hwe omo fa ye hwe omo muye ya so camera ne di Dubai he na temame na ka bibi kire na mame wo boa wa boa be so camera me bi say ukuro bu firi fa wo firi Ghana me di Ghana mpanifo na tem Medi Ghana politicians because the oye Dubai chrono development no where man mindful where man ne country for where man Dubai citizens and na wo nkwa mpanifo nkwa so abrabo no mpanifo nkwa se subanti no wo ba bedi pa na wo bedi pa wo pese treat say krowura wo bedi pa wo pese treat say krowura ada ye nyina ye nipa ba bia free no tra na ye ho ye nyina ye nipa eti se wo free north now ba Ashanti regional now see and Ashanti for omumuye and omunnoye and omuye discriminative and the truth of the matter and the realistic truth in say senka the politicians and the traditional leaders from the northern region adwene ye papa na omaboa develop the northern region and ka babu no be too confree north about Ashanti regional and ka respectfully no ko be ye business or be negotiate me di niam say in free north over Ashanti region ebi ni Ashanti region intimate niam na ba begiska me price ni also osika esen ya negotiate wi amagim sika me call back me mba mbe hohoro na se me di pa o me twetwi nkuko mbe ye mpuntu dwuma ma won disrespect me it is am ye no de na say ye mume you respect me. Me could dear Santinina Temun could dear OTUMFUO atem. But the many brother call me man of him for so, but the many brother call me man of politicians so, because some man of has any year come and I'm a tena ha, obey to me in the region and man be disrespecting me in my region. Ni pension dear, I didn't know what form. It is a Mr. Me free north so na mako Volta region so no. We are not in an out here. Mema enya wo de na menye comfortable with it say ndi OTUMFUO atem ni enjoy me no fa himfo no mungu ho nwe bese. Okay? It is about time you link yourself together, you connect yourself together and find a way to speak truth to your northern traditional leaders. Tell them to stop being in their comfort zone. Tell them to start seeking for links, connections. So OTUMFUO mini World Bank mudidin komoi. Usu kachire wa hemfo no binom se ya na mpanimfo ahodo musu mo modenia na musu mo pe connections. We the OTUMFUO kwa na mobile link up with team link up with team. Na musu ntimi nya investors, any developers, and fan call the northern region. No musu starting call building near maybe above one northern region no are starting gaining its economical grounds. Nabema the youth from the north no better than north aye adwuma ko school abobra I enjoy wa brabom. Na samunya ne sa na samudia ne say and you know the funny aspect of it kran say we not na no tu kwan no kwa abanone no nyesika o pese oto asase wa Accra na so oto asase wa Ashanti region o fere kwa so obeko back to the north ho no. Me I will tell you the raw truth, the painful truth. Opa pemasem o peso am pemasem o pekra di matem udi matem eno mame nya hwe nsesa me mame mfon ba ka no kra na kyerɛw na no kra no so awura wo krom ti na udi matem no. Me the man say let me go to my fellow Voltarians because I am a Voltarian. Na bribia me de me ho be example. When I grew up, me started say me nyini amani fie na me started observe my environment na me hu say okay, I'm a Voltarian. Now according to me who said no, Voltarians are not we are not in Volta region. We are in Ashanti region. Volta region is somewhere far away over there. To me be some papa and mama said, Daddy, why did we end up here? How come? You prepare there ha. Then the bedroom has say. Umo bana menka ho na me ni wiase. The mu answer my baby pi say. And then the bedroom has say. Then my mom and my dad told me that there is no life in our region. The Abrabon said that papa hono. It is a common na hono mo a. Enka ebi kwa na nkomu timi wo me anase bi kwa na nka omo wo me kwa mutimi ma Abrabon papa bia because a certain thing wo hontina they have no choice to run away from there to come to the Ashanti region to come and seek for greener pastures to come and give birth to me over here. My mom and my dad told me, say, my son, the reason why we ended up here, we find ourselves here, and we gave birth to you here, and they say, we are from Volta region, yes, but our region, no, economically, Juma, Abrabo over there, no, and yet better, sir, until now we have no choice to run away, to come here, to come and seek for greener pastures. Until the Ababa who has say, no. Me questions, Papa, me bisa questions, sir, me questions, but I mean, bisa mama and papa. Till my ready, say, me bansu baba, me bansu baba, bisa me questions. That is why I learn every day. Till me start and I'm so okay. Anyway, so I tell you, Mate. Many fear me started to acquire and I say, let me go back and visit this region and take my time and tour the region and see if I will understand what my parents told me. And when I started visiting the region, visiting rural areas in the Volta region, I came to understand, say, okay, mekura kamedani. Now who cause them? Now who cause them? The traditional leaders from the Volta region and the political leaders from the Volta region and the people themselves from the region themselves, you know, they cause them. The traditional leaders from the region and the political leaders from the region, no, now they cause them. They are the cause of it. It is a mere Voltarian, a babuna, menina, meniefi. That's a name to me, Kasana Manuate. Now we are my fellow brother, we are my fellow Voltarian. Now we hear me, now follow me. Now we see of fire undio OTUMFUO of fire umba and lashio OTUMFUO team and penasem of fire undio OTUMFUO meninje because I don't know where that kind of mindset came from. I say the Voltarians and the Ashantis, you know, there is a friction. Per my education and per my research, there is no friction between the Evers and the Ashantis or the Akans. There is no friction. Politically, na mwankasa mwa create more dam na mudi mu ame ni sa dam ni. Politically, na mwankasa mwa create more dam and mudi na ma me de sa dam no minim. I'm not part of more dam na mwa create politically. I'm not part of it. But history, makwa bakwa semu achiri no. There is nothing friction between the two tribes. Why should I switch on camera and insult or take a course or pim so OTUMFUO? There be me nyesa. Sami wa bufo bi awo ami obi ka no kura ya kire na me de become traditional leaders in the Volta region. So the traditional leaders in Volta region, with all due respect to you guys, it is about time you also put aside various divisions and various banters and link yourself together and start seeking for opportunities and make the ground safe for even the Voltarians that have traveled away to be able to come home and start developing the region. Politicians. So we in northern region free from independence or many people in leadership. Volta region is also the next. Voltarians, many opportunities in presidency, in various high offices. Voltarians are also there. But go and look at the region. Beautiful region with a beautiful landscape, beautiful environment, but economically, there is no life over there. In the Volta region. Forget about capital cities, my brother. Descend to the rural areas. But now, yes, I am. I know what I'm talking about. Youth from Volta region have no option than to run away to Greater Accra to come and sleep in uncompleted buildings before they can make a living, to seek for greener pastures. Youth, the last time I was coming from Sugakope, the car and I, there were two young guys. One was 18 years and one was, I think, 21 years or 20 years. I asked them, where are you guys going? Are you two going to school? Or say, we are on midterms. Okay, so we are going to Accra to go and hustle. They are on midterms. Midterms is just 2 or 3 days, or 3 or 4 or 5 days. They are using that 4 or 5 days, from Sugakope to Accra to come and hustle to see if they can get something before they go back to Volta to go to school. Life is so tough. A politician from the Volta region will win power, will win position, and will fly or will leave the region and come to Greater Accra. And will come and live in Greater Accra. Or go back to the region and no year, no 10 cities, 20 cities. Ni aya no efo, todia, wezo, ayezu. No di chire. Kwa sasam sa, ana himfo region ni muso, o tan hunu ni chichemu ketenkete, ana akpele ni bobitade ni sorabi. Ana mwavi na mwavi maiwa no bo na ntokwa hunu na wo muntem na modetete honum. You guys are not connecting yourself, bringing yourself together to create a safe environment for the Voltarians in the diaspora and the Voltarians at home, to come back and build the region. The measures OTUMFUO is putting in place, Ashanti region, this time around in the world we are, everybody is striving for development. Everybody is trying to develop his sector. You guys will live in your sector comfortably, and expect manna to fall from heaven. Your generation will travel from that region to the other side and they will be disrespected and nobody will give a damn. Telling you the painful truth. My name is Sofia. I call a spade a spade. I say it as it is. Open my come on for them. If today is the first day you are watching me on YouTube, you can subscribe to my channel. I'll sit here and call it every day. The reason why I did OTUMFUO, the reason why I don't insult OTUMFUO, the reason why I don't insult Asantefo, the reason why I don't hate Asantefo, the reason why I don't hate Asantefo, and say they are a group of people wherever they are, they will let the world know say they are Asantefo. And they will let the world know say they have a king called OTUMFUO. They are proud of themselves. When they get something, they go home to do something at home. My fellow Voltarians are even shy of letting people know that they are Voltarians. My fellow Votarians are even shy to go back to their motherland or to their region to go and start something over there. When they get money, they are building houses and buying lands in Greater Accra. Muntina ho na mo expect say ndi do too fat. Muntina ho. Me no afima dey. Me kan sen kura. Hey, my hitia my ever nimba. Me dey me no afima. Me ga bumia 20 o. Me ga bumia be region anti o. Me no afima na me anomi jombe na de me va ju otumfo na me aba agina jomi. Anya ni mogba na otumfo jugo. Ni mogba nya de ke bloga na otumfo la to go me wombe ibe region na develop na iba view. Na me awo me metem va vagaredu. Na me aba fiawo awona de wa yiji voter region na yiji na me ade. Me no afima me ano NDC clan people ba nya yaji me ano midum me no afima. Go to voter region as I'm speaking with you now. Go to voter region as I'm speaking with you now. Very beautiful land, beautiful landscape, beautiful river bodies. If you go to voter region, if you go to voter region, their water bodies over there are clean. Beautiful mountains, beautiful waterfalls. This year I'll be going there. I'll be doing videos. So if you don't follow me, kindly follow me. I'll be giving you updates from the voter region. You see how beautiful this region is. You see how beautiful this region is. But there is no life over there. Obekona kamere one mesiri one kwan whole region. Emrante ni nyina bupan. Ko voter region ko. Go to voter region and see energetic, vibrant youth. Omu nyina buban begu Greater Accra, any Ashanti region, any Central region. Omu ko pe bibia be fie because what na voter ho no mu a. Oyonko betu kwan akwa ba dia be di watem se kwasiam pani what to kwan da. A Votarian can insult his fellow brother that you are a fool. Come and see. I dey in Accra. Me, I buy a land in Accra. You, what do you know? What do you have? A Votarian can insult his fellow Votarian. Say, "Nanim biye we ukrasini onim nyansa because on two coin." Why should somebody travel out from voter region? Nobody should even travel from voter region. The region is so blessed to the extent that life should be able to be, some people should be able to live there, live their whole life over there without the interest of traveling out from the voter region. But the traditional leaders from this region are reluctantly quiet. Mudiani akplenya bobitadi ni sorabi ni marijuana ni tumakesiye. And now no, or hine bako from voter somewhere. But now akufado enim catch them and penye akufado say, Nana, when I'm going to funeral, I will be standing by the roadside and the taxis will be passing and the sun will be scorching me. So if you can bless me with one Land Cruiser so that I can use it to go for a funeral. OTUMFUO ni World Bank Moody didn't come more pave development. I call Ashanti region no. Vote a hinity a good father and him say a man Land Cruiser. Now person so camera, me made the Ashanti, my attempt made the Ashanti hinatem. We are getting you correct. Se me wabufobi na me ohiti bia me soja na me de be call me voter traditional leaders so me de be call me voter region chiefs so more create divisions and petty hatred among yourself in the region. Enti o na person we investor na so person we developer kwa na ko do region ni mu a the kind of conflict and issues are over for mukras and what you end up getting the land or getting where open no one kasa cross wa bre why e binumu pre-development echo omo region no na ye de ti ho na ye say ye de and we are Votarian we are ever wo de ne say ye ndidi OTUMFUO atem na wo wani nje hwe wo ka say wo ye obi ba fancy wo ye oni onim say ne to na wo say no the OTUMFUO that you guys love people to insult him for you no. He is putting in every possible effort to develop his region for his people. Would you remember how they now what thing I want to interested see in the OTUMFUO. One thing I love about the Kou people, Koufo and the Bonufo, me call bonus on hand, me call my stadia. The bonus, one thing about them, wherever they travel to, when they get money, they go back to their bono. Either say assassin or beko to ho and I be no beko build ho they go back to their bono. That is one thing I've seen about the bonus. And the Kous, Kwawufo, respect to you guys. Kwawufo and said that nyas as a papa sao. Omunya abotan so. And so kwawufo kwa teshim kwan kran tu kwan kono munya sika. Omu de kwa omu kwawu akoye bibi wo kwawu. Kohwa adan ni emi. Omu nyas as a papa e ka de ombe ye Ghana ha no. Omu nkasa di kohwe kwawu ni mpatamu na kohwe. Abotan so wo de anwea one trip kra fro be pokra onim ne bo. Kohwa adan ya omu dwiregu honom. Adwiregu kwawu honom ni mpatamu honom. Komunya asase trust said de yenyinya bia yedidi muade a ka wonders ombe ye no. Votarians to kwan no munya sika. They don't want to go back to their voter region. They prefer Accra. They prefer Central region. They prefer Ashanti region. Nasa uko prefer sa wia. Nasa Ashanti region develop. Nasa Ashanti region ekoswa. Now voter region ekoswa. We say OTUMFUO is the problem of Ghana. We are BODAMFUO. What doing in Yajuma? We say OTUMFUO is the problem of Ghana. You are not the problem of Ghana. You are not the problem of yourself. I mean, country of Ghana has say, Obi I know Obi a problem. Every region, their traditional leaders and their politicians and the people are their own problem. Hear me? Ubedru Ghana, Uko Cape Coast, the traditional leaders in Cape Coast are the problem of Cape Coast. The people in Cape Coast are the problem of Cape Coast. The political leaders or the politicians from Cape Coast are the problem of Cape Coast. Hear me? Uko tise kwa champagne biti baby kase Asantis are the problem of Ghana. Catch us kwa champagne self I saw we are getting you. Oti. Northern region will be the problem of northern region. The northerners are their own problem. The traditional leaders and the political leaders from the northern region are the problem of northerners. Hear me? The traditional leaders and the political leaders from the northern region, they are the problem of the northerners. Oba Ashanti region, the political leaders and the traditional leaders, they are the problem for Ashanti region. Greater Accra, so much dear, almost dear, no, Greater Accra, because I make almost somehow. The Ghana people, yeah, ready. Me manya botre na mission baby, and said your money or at you. Ghana. Some I catch them say me a nation uncle. And I don't want to limit myself to a particular place. I want to be able to move freely everywhere across the country. As I'm speaking with you this year, I have it in plan to go to the north, to know the north very well, to tour the north very well. This year, I'll be exploring the northern region very, very well. And crime also, they have their problem. The Ghans, they are their own problem. The traditional leaders in Ghana and the politicians from the Ghana land, they are the problem of the Ghana people. The Votarians, the traditional leaders and the politicians from the Volta region, they are also the problem for the Volta regions. The Zima people, and Ghana has said, no more being count 2 3 say, and Ashantis are the problem of Ghana. Ashanti for the country, say, Mamu develop northern region. Yay. Ashanti in the 7 and develop Volta region. Ashanti in the 7 and develop Central region. Mom padusia and a moment kwasiampa for a misinforming a miseducating on social media and a moody DHD. Abodam. It is a we about here, we are babawa, now utemia. One of the best ways are you bet media develop your mind win term say. Region be a more himful traditional leaders. Munyani, wake up. Now I'm starting putting myself together. Now I'm starting MP connections, links to other institutions. Say West to say China, say Ami. Mumpesa akwenya na betimi di mpuntu abamo region mu. That is the way forward. OTUMFUO start you. Unso betimi aka kire ohini. Betimi nso aso camera aka kire unso traditional leaders. No mo so start to say na money bi. Na beboa. Now do obi start ya see enkodi na tem. Na wo wani nje. Hey. Sir. Cecilia Arthur, I'm watching you from East Hartford, Connecticut, USA. Connecticut for you na Betty Ama, I hear you, brother. Tell them so true. They need to hear. My brothers and sisters, Ghana no ye developing. The politicians are taking maybe atum sisi ana waba kan wadwene why. O pese o frɛ ana o pese o join me. Hold on. Obeba so sisi a. Ghana na pese tumpo. Obi am play ni part. Ahemfo no obi am play ni part. Ene ukobu no a do mahene a start wo honom. Positive. Very positive. Was start here on all kinds of even some be pay gold na tu a one mo kɔ negotiation a mo be develop ne region amamu amano ne nkrofo na ye bia fo jana enso ye ne de na famu de wo dumasa yes asin kusia ohene no nso ye bi wo asin ne mpotamu good otumfo ye ne de the God traditional leaders omuso nkeka omo entitimu ni ntichemu ni ntokwa nketenkete no yemfa nto baby all we have is Ghana ni yemboa na baby obia no obia develop ne de obi ntimi nsore nko develop obi de ma no ewiase no dabi obia pere ko ne diem obia pere ne de etu so mo ni nyeden na so pere bibi semu ye votarians oh this year I have a plan me and my brother back we have an agenda about Volta region, very positive one, not negative. It's about time the votarians more to call the diaspora out there, no, you guys should link yourself together and channel a lot of investors and developers into the region. Money mo him for no kasa mo ko educate ahim for no binom na sorabini akplekla bobitadi ne do so hododo eno nko na ekoso ho education nko so ye educate wo mo bu hu se baby wiase na duru no. It's not about so like be bobitadi biem. It's about development for the youth to be able to live in the region and make sure that the region moves on, goes on. And they go to the Volta region and see. Ubetima could do a whole town in the Volta region. Now the youth, the vibrant and the energetic youth in this town, no munina gu Nkran, no munina gu Central region, no munina gu Cape Coast, no munina gu Ashanti region. I can't be the one in Maba one Kwanaka Volta region. Me, I've been going there to years. I'm talking from what I've seen, not what somebody have told me. Because economically, no, there is no life over there. Beautiful region, but nothing is going on. Eti mamonya interest in insulting or attacking a king in somebody's land who's doing his best for his people to be okay. Don't have interest in that. Have interest in making sure, say, you also call your traditional leader to do something for your region, your traditional land. Kakra sa Ghana ne bekonka ye be yi. Ya kachi, but ye nkachi to that extent. And now no mi Togo. We are far ahead of Togo. And I know we go Togo. And penny for sing. And fatu hunti na mo debi ni ni vra ho. And I know me ko Togo ko ni na mo bo pro ba ku mi no na mu say sa me kro kra de Ghana de ye. Eti mi sira mu yes. Development in Yakachiri, we want fast and rapid development, but let us use a way you be benefiting from your traditional leaders, you be benefiting from your political leaders. You enjoy sad divisions now, you critique now, you ko ye hunto kwano, and you baba social media no, na bunu ni an we Ghana ni, na santini an we Ghana ni, na omo ko omo hunto kwa. Na politically so, you mwache NDC ni se ne tamfo ni MPP ni so ne se ne tamfo ni NDC ni, na omo ko omo on social media. Do you see me in those kind of conversations? No, because enyenya sasem. It will be better for us to put our traditional leaders say, hey, you guys should link up. The skeptic, I see you. You guys should link up and come together and see how we can get development to our region, to our various regions. We shouldn't be much interested in and talk and away, aquacan way, and away, aquatin way, and a way, enya, and a way, chimaha, and who fast will be a marrying. Okay? And fanfas will be a marrying. The OTUMFUO a year on a sentiment, a very positive, a very good. However, the conversation is, however it is, the any development. Say development in a bus and I support. Rusty B, I see you, director. Okodi Pudu, director, I see you. Mikotogo nano, my brothers and sisters, abrabo nyewo ho. Do amusi karen ye, ufaska kakrebia, ubetima tonyama bebre, ubetima diskana che, ufa 1000 sefa, ubetima yusu 1000 sefa. I mean, eduane fu, ubetima da tonyama bebre. But life and kasa de life and kasa no ko hono ma abrabo nye. Majority of them Ghana no mabegu no mudi pa Ghana. Togo boys, Togo youth no bebre na Ghana no mabegu no mo hustle Ghana. That means at least mfatu hunti ne so de biani ni wra ho. At least we are okay. You are seeing bebre kura nya Togo nko Togo kwale say makomechi dodo. We are far ahead of a lot of these countries because oba ekroma say although we are not there, but we are getting there. Let's focus. Let's focus. Ahimfo no niam bi omo ya enye no is good. Yen kasa mfa ho. But the omo ya eye no so yen support. Yen kan kire omo, yen pushi omo. Na mo ntimi nya ne mo mayen. Na se omo anya, omo ho nkire omo ye ne ho be kire yen. Person request, bro. Me pick you. Amwa the Great offer. I running from TikTok. Offer TikTok about YouTube. Oh, Abusha, you can go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel on YouTube. We are live on YouTube as well. If you are watching me on YouTube, kindly subscribe now and hit on the love icon over there. All the time I'll be coming live here, part to part. We have to. Some of us we have to start talking. We have to start talking because the noise. They know the miseducation and ignorance, is too much. Miseducating, misinforming is too much. That is not how we should use social media. We are one people, a country population of 30-something million. 30-something million. To me, and have a fruitful conversation. Yet the answer bribiano and koyen tokwa. We mu against we mu, these people against these people versus these people. Why you na? If I tell person over so request na mempeke why. My mempeke governor. If I tell person over so request ya mempeke, okay? Over so na all my conversation no I ntiti ama me na obi so ati mawuram. Governor atemenka.
Yeah, I'm a chunka, na so temenka.
Governor wo dem clear, abusanfo ti governor.
All right, me chawo ni ati fo nyina. The vacancy of our idea pa nyimi shawo. Ubo juma pa nyama nwanse woni Avram still mo click pa bi say tembi am position ka me say the crown is mo try say mo very as honest as possible so na meka no. Also man na team no enam sa ethnic tensions na we team no. Tembi am no for no mo exploit sa de no. Tembi gara am say obu ko come na say what is you think of bi atema. Na ga me say o me.
No, I mean, no, are you okay?
What is it? You think of bi atema na you okay? On ka say come de no. Something that costs more money. It's ethnic tensions. Can be money so easy, sir. I'm never met my that come to your book. Tomorrow I ever talk about no, because that's the your money problem. To be kind, I'm also and somebody what in the past need. Oh, that's our farmer. Oh, that's something. Just say. And you want to be a month for you be now. Now I say, one end of the two who did I say they are some father. They are something for me, or more positive or more negatives. Ghana, how no, we saw also before Ghana. Also for Ghana. Obia or the for Ghana. Me say, as somebody be can have pages. So me say, come here, Obia contact Ghana. So my mom for being contact. We use any pandy, say do. You lose so and tough for Macamo, tough for them to quadia. It's into quite again tough. So much Obika, LNR, and I sent for the near the Sri. Oh, yes, young for share. Would do a chill you, as a man for his own way to a and craft for his own, I'm high, no matter Randa. So, and it's only money, I already account among yourself that. It's a moving young empathy, he said, women don't we are the way for complete, and a woman don't we are. And I mean, just it.
Na muna momo se moye no. Muna moye. Muso ya na matu abegu baby omuso munya na mukọ pepa na edi wo. Na obi a wanye ene tena.
And don't say only few of them the woman to be very, very honest. Man can say they be must say munya sadia no. Because oh anwo di bia e so di ko krom. Se me kam krom asem. Who can krom asem? Obi can krom asem aboa.
Yeah.
No so much money ni pass. Sani e ka o mani. And it's a same for your dear and 44 your dear and craft for your dear. Aka for your dear. Obi e so kakra kakra. As you know man ya ka bomba.
Me ko.
Na unja dia show ani ase. Now become be dia. I am focus see what Ghana have to be uko extreme mantema. Yana Gonja. Oh, in the Ura Japa, Nasefo, Mamprusi. I said, I am focusing. I said, you to so a case of the no Biancontokwa. Much petition, come on, Masalai, Nanano Yasamu. He said, we are saying a queen. Can any contact a contact Jaco? He said, you ask the cover of the Samu, Mumwaye, Muni and him. No, Obia, that's what they done, and yes, I will. As will be listen. So, nothing but share something in a swap. When what on? Oh, say, I didn't know something in one car, Mahama Bar, Power, Mahama now several times, something in a buano. If nothing at all, if a banner 22, and we said 16 years, and be 16 years. There's something if you said this is the right time. Anya ya obi na 16 years.
Yeah.
So the papa ni menye nwan. Mabua mo. But one e dey come the boy me ho kan beboa. In 16 years apiece, obi 16 years, officer there be. In the Mia met to na mo. Se Mia met me no mo kwade a. And the Mia met me ni manim.
Enkoye madie.
Boni be the womb. And I'm on to a step in the right direction. I have for now can be with my day. I have a similar route. Because Ghana constitution just says I am from India. I am from India. A good idea was as a year by India. Was as an India. I am from India. I'm from money. And don't think Ghana situation and South Africa. And the Ghana situation and Zimbabwe. You know, South Africa after independence now still substantial about from Sano. Yet the Omo Mudika say castle for money. I don't know. I'm not about from the train. So Ghana said there be a Omo Motiasi. Anyone my heaven never won ya. In English, human to make us higher media. In argument, we need court. I'm a Ghana, assassin, the album from Santos. Time from what I want ya. I'm going to have some year Ghana for you now. A good day, Shim and I is a bino. Jennifer Soboy Bramay. Because as I'm taking it, I'm not going to I'm a focuser in what capacity. Not one of Utia. So the question baby. As I am a forest of Martin. Maybe Mama, who think baby how? But you was saying, hold on, good year. What's the woman is so time money was on age me or Sabi. So time no money was
Governor, but that's it.
No reason.
But that's the governor. But that's the governor. My men picky will be waha. Me picky mo one back because me mama so be briana akoye wenti no. Yenye ninti na obi aba ombeka kakra na obi so mra bi. I think say my picky asante this year ultimately. Medasi manunko
na me flu kakra me de warning obi bese me na na bese cousin me de ma owura bi wo app yi so a your friend free mind me de warning ma no sabi preduasa asante nye obi a so obi timi du wani asi asante nyere so na mum wa na mrebu betina ho be ka se wa video so na betina awka se si e ka king ni Dubai ne ono osisi tawa enti ne was ohene say wo hunu say sese no eye mumu anu pamruta no ekuru no abetimi akikire enti ne de we ye no a we antimi anye no ene sese busia na no kwadima mu sese ono abedi animu mo age na ade we kwa wanka bone
eno so mumu ni yakutuku
mutumu ni yakum wose da bi project e bekoso asante memu no project office ne mra asante memu ha ensi kumase ni boni ya papa na ye ne say
you know nyansa na omunim the fact say obi wo page ne ntie so nim nyansa hu utie ne nkasa ya ho so hu se nipa we ejimfo wukuro ya okon hu tintini ya wani hrete say de daddy ai pop daddy gina wachi wo betena honom na onko hwe de Dubai for hene ye onko hwe de UK ahema ye onko hwe de ahemfu kata henom ye na se nei we decide say obe na de a wasa adwa eti yenye dede na manfo hwe na we mude
na something in one year. Of I media sama ne de he. Mini na nisha ye na pa Ghana kurumu hanye papa ma mini ni mi.
Abetre.
Eti me fru ba hasa me be ma warning.
Me da se.
Me be ma warning ye na mi padu. Ya won ho pa ye nya no aye mfa nche no. Mesro bebre.
Asante de she me da se. Me so me da se pa. Oh, ebinu mo ho no mo a would no mo won't ase ebi nya brante obebo ni din. Oh, I don't associate myself with enkwasiampo be conversation. OTUMFUO. We see mo de compare the likes of Qatar ahemfo. And they compare the likes of Dubai ahemfo. And na onhwe ni Kumasi. Onhwe ni Kumasi. Na onhwe ni Kumasi na ni wo se na obehwe ni Kumasi a. Eno so wasa adwa. San komo bi sa no ya mamu mfa o mo serious. Wo mo nye nipa. Mami call the next person ho. Me form one after the other, okay? Anti say obaswa na onso abeka wadwene kakra na obi so abeka bi mame nko etu aboba otemeka Director Adam na ho ya de o ya de boko senior me ho ya pa abusa 40
ai I don't see you are power me who farming tino.
Yeah, I could hear from your voice.
What you would I was a kind of flow we are saying. And I'll be actually say about because it will depend on you say on tiny said it said on father because we have a tradition. My father said you will be big our big was attached to our call. We will big farming, we will poultry farming, we will fish farming. That and before I go on over you see and before I go for rabbit I could be a 400. Yeah. Aside that the break over we are broken at the Basava. And he would do that, would be a you see, this week, we might conform a funny draco, no man jam a miami pa. Mamma will say, Miami, when you feel why anyhow. What I say? Till the end, I know 2-4 canoe. And yes, Abia or Patrick say, or G power be a few president itself. And then my also, what I say, one go for your one to prepare to sir. Oh, who never pay. Oh, this time was okay, was what Jimmy, the crew bomb, the crew will fee. This is how they said, yeah, or better try say the crew will feed. Or as it says, oh, yeah, video it's very, very interesting. We see this, God bless you. Only we see, me yes, car, as I top Prado back. But that's it. Prado, they mean to me, Prado, they mean to me, top through. Whether we can a accord, who die have Kurwana, with the bay, me too quite power, me finding antenna. Yeah, yeah. Let's say, oh, we know what things are where you are so. Now, yeah, more at this now, or more before where this you can't change you, Rabbi, I say. Why election we sat him the dinner already a year election. They say, oh, we to almost theatre the dinner, or would it or 2 for so no one actually no yard can. Let's say, but that's it. Today's you make us have a baby who farm it to the major which Mate. But that's a part to Aboba Yabekasa. My main call the next person. Me but open so free direct call. So I'm more YouTube. I'm more sharing. Open so free direct call. Now so be can open make a contribution. And open so free WhatsApp caller. WhatsApp call. Open to my free +223 554 4092 +233 554 4092. Wow, open say free on WhatsApp call. O share more YouTube. Open say also be can be able contribute to bibia. Open to my free +233 554 4092. Yeah, my mobile number TikTok for be and live. Yeah, me that's it. Me that's it. Oh. Dabi. Boys na. Meba. Babangida, hold on. Na mienim no krenie. John Mahama nka nkyere blogger biasa ondi obi atem da. Onye da. Me say John Mahama on nka nkyere obi ase akoya ote ne yede dem ikura John Mahama nka nkyere se didi obi atem da. Omo nkasa na enim nyansa yede kasa o. Omo na enim nyansa yede communicate o. Ana omo didi atem amanfo ani ji o. Etinya Mahama na instruct omo sa. Oh yes. Me was center, so me can say central move. Yeah. We say it was center. Me not to phone one. Me feel opposite central move. Me fear, but we mess up fee. Me not the fear to Salaga. Me for come and say me first. OTUMFUO park the park the way yours. What they go about Sunday special. You know me that me cry money. Ama me love me penasem. Because say what cause who remember say what cause South Africa who remember of where what back no Ghana what back because she no airport me say Gramofon kwa na go Gramofon kwa na go ombe support no I'm sure to go say ya mun jai dem ma umbe pray social media to mama na see enjo edito OTUMFUO atem ni na no care aya mun kan yi aya OTUMFUO to mama pie wa no say the politics not that shot, you know. Don't you say your home. That's what you say your people your home. Mouse of out. Then I'm going for say, almost Martin Joe or Musubai.
if you know the region, me not for Salaga. If you know the region, here is the actual Adani Savannah. I'm a mere woman or more Kumasi, Papi or no Kumasi. None in a buy. So, who could be actually to the BPI and Uka is a material about you're not enough for no Munas can no mark or crap. They could see the Chair Boniface, where MP was a little MP, why MP that? I'm not sure if you're Nima or you got Medina. Baba Kamara, where NDC, why Baba Kamara, what in India, where NDC, why translate to Nigeria? Yeah. Who go show I was your master who could get to be a Omerasi or Muba, no better. Mo. I'm no any government. I say, you come in Mamia, baby, no problem, so moon for so many bit. Mo. You see? You see? Obia so akra. Me fie me kurom no Salaga. Me kurom no. Salaga, amount of share wa masa. Wala u firma Congo isa na wo ma ye kwan no. Since 92. U firma Congo a u share tade go for ya. U share white church ya. This way yi. I political bag a chire wuto. A chire wo. As what do Salaga. U futu. Amani na mo ya ye MPs, ya ye ministers. Ya ye manifest why not the region minister. What time? What the region minister? Why minister? Nina Finkau. I hope one shall be the Rebecca no for you. That's it. The mamma being on so be put it to be at him. So only did not tell up to now who control the page. No one did not tell because of our Yenipa. Because on Yenipa, also be a politics, ya 2 years. Babangida, Menso Medasi. The issue is, honestly speaking, the issue is these leaders, they won't instruct somebody to go and insult the other party's leaders. I mean, other parties' people. They don't do that. They don't do that. Among for now, my from until they be a from self-employed communicators, no, self-employed bazawala party bloggers, no. Omo, ena se wodi this camp for atemo a ena wo audience ena wo so wo camp nkofo ani beje no mo be share tio jama sa small guy na o ti Kenya di san kwase asem no ene de o ti ire dem o America di san mo asem no de omo yes an say they do that to entertain their fan base. Sa no mo fan base na ni je ho se ka me ever me betena hai na ka me dia sante fo atem na ka me dia sante hinatem na ka omo empa omo asem na komo so ani age na komo beta na omo ye more fire but me dwene na mu se baby me nyɛ san kwase asem no it creates tension, it creates division, it creates hatred among ourselves. I won't do that, not because of traffic, because of views intino na me be caught that tangent. Me I don't follow trend. I don't follow trend. I follow wisdom. I follow peace. I follow reasonable conversations. I don't follow trend. And I think say what a Tuababa want to mean. So no say they are too abandoned with John Mahama can't you almost munja. John Mahama, Paul, you know, can no nimo no mokra. We the otini way through an ebi over now. Ebi omo makakwa John Mahama nimo. Omo too abandoned we ya. Omo lutu man for near my chase man for field office. Me wo video John Mahama be release statement to say omunjai. They should stop. Saying this for na mu chase man for na mu call office na wodo na mu chase man for no munjai nyesa enema bi say na man for kasa NDC and MPP are the same no munjai eti John Mahama be kasa munjai o but either so mu beja na so munjai no enu gina omo ankasa so eti citizens ne ya bodamfo o ma gini nye enipa no followers no do na ya bodamfo makasa mabre ma me pick the next person yanko obi utiminka. Okay, Obini Hantino, Maminko the next person. Before Nipa 5 can help my phone. I've done 2 hours. Maminko rested. The next time you best have another conversation. Nanabi Utiminka. About the other room, I'm who didn't say about time. Call Abusha Footy.
Sometimes, Yemi Asante for the Messiah was a ban a saying, and I'll be to say, Sir, Abraham, you say, the being cost me ye, it will fee. Nothing will say, because of say, a yemi fear to me, Lilia, a better Mripino. One Cassava don't have the booty, the worst, the Wusu I wanted so for Bobby this house, and then a cost. Many I am. You miss I am, sir. OTUMFUO some more Kaya, and Dick, and some other you there. You miss I am, sir. One, you were before I believe you 8 years. A young idea. Young idea. You will have many MPs and was until region. You were before I believe you 8 years. You will have many MPs and was until region. Many of them. The whole Ashanti region. Hospital can say about who a war. AG. Many of them. Jenny Yapana, there was you. The whole Ashanti region, and this could have bear down to 2024 election. Then this could have 2 or 3 MPs. MPs could have 40 something MPs in Ashanti region. And the party, I mean, what? A MPP. Many of these are who say, is it then new ground? And the dealers have to say, a pound of fortune, say investors, and Mebuan. Many of them are soldiers.
It's a bit pa.
Yes, you said the same. Yes, you answer. The political less and free and lima. A better something with a better project, I say, because of politics. You know, we are better to 8 years. Nana is disappointed. Because you need now to 8 years. Meanwhile, this sound who said, if you and this is for no young to a Mona, or Modia, or Monkaya, then time not at this attack, or else you were a something regional. Yelling the tree of this old, yet your party war, efficacy when you are that into you. Yelling, I said, every day you support 20 people. And this is for no million and I am almost security market. Phase 2, Sikadawa, a buying MPP better to 8 years ago. Let's show me million and I am. This is a acquisition. What tells you 8 years? And Jaho, I won't foot through and Yapasa, which I was saying, Yama, and you animal will hide your hand. And the number two, and he said, no, near me, the Impolo buyer went to me and Yashia. It's less than me, because I'm a common by. I don't know how fast me up you. I don't know how fast I'm to away and yet to jail now. Jelly animal pie, yet not as yet, and remember to 8 years because of service for 17 1 month until ready at the theatre. Galam say, and you are passa, the iron wall, who is in a swamp, kind of crack. Something ready, you're better than the Musa. Because you move in young kind of crack. Because of the MPP, any time of movement, no crack, no crack, you see and crabby. Every day, because of that, and perform it too far them. Because young kind of crack. MPP, because of saying your mappa is in, men kind of crack. Men kind of crack, I know, because I am mappa, men kind of crack. On any timid castle or IMF, upper Jiska, and your people of their sons. Meanwhile, you're not and Penfuck a same you know, of 4 and Kuswak. This sound was a million and I am at the end of Margin at Yamas and or move back class or 4 class to 8 years. This of 4 class to 8 years. If you put one or the brass out for it. A Kuswak back class to 8 years. Every so and every 3 years. If you put one and what the brass out for it. It's every day, and your best swat, your Yama, I want for years. Every day, and I'm a passel. No, the young creature to Amaya, and no bad wire, as they say, the couple support will be our bar on from to Malaya. Because that tribal politics, a time
yen yanuma ye wa putiri ha no ma obi a sole because me yasanti what ya putiri ha onu su papa onam kwa so papa ya ka kan pipi asema mo se me yen because of say me yasanti and I better could also 8 years. Could you tell phase 2? Central market will be the 4 years. Let's see, could you tell Dubai? Would the 8 years? I hope that's a gem to a mere man, what to find from their family. The president will too from Kakasa and Kofuli. I think you're saying, Kakasa and Kofuli.
Nana be me that say.
Young find solution to our problem. Young find solution a drew a damn what for you. A drew now,
Me that say. Nana be me so me that say papa sound so abechere wajene. My men peke we wa ha say obi free from YouTube. My men obi free from on WhatsApp. My men peke no ha say no so abeka na adwene wa ha. Opani utemenka. Oh, don't kapra Kwabena hene. Opasa oba dwumadie no so ana. Oda so abushafo tie manenko.
We shall see a minute while who can say I'm for a minute me nipa me di kan free because me so my gina so our family.
Oh.
Kakra me can say one we say bra bi di kan ba so ka say olive say me nin say nipa no ka say odi di two patem de ben you know on nipa train bi abone ho for ne name soro wanke say woman no twesan because nipa de ade chiri say nipa no bibia ye na because una word can have can ha say nipa no say woni nipa train bi abone nipa no ho enti say bibia na ho na ye be hwehwe afiri na second one no so na me can say yem panfo no no kura say na wu sika na say bia hwe ni kurum because say so hwa bi nipa obesidan wo bi kuru na nipa maako
yeah
for western omumpe say na wu sika na western ko say omunsidan wo mu kurum omunya sika omunyina so ba ni besre ye papa yi be friend is president mi ayo is minti ya soro
Ibrahim Mahama
so nyamia to ni nsam Ibrahim Mahama nyamia to mu nsam no for mun ko bi nduma kakra bi nsi ho support boys no mo so nyeden because papa no mitin se nyamia hira no so nyamia hira ni besre no kumpene ba ko no ka ko page so anya hwi ne tin fani papa ye 700 and 1,000 kurana ebiti mama omoso omo ho ahenka no omo yesoro mo a yemi se omo beti ma yeso tino kakra yeso meti ma kanon
mate medase se wonso watimi afre na obeka wadwene wa ha mama nko Paulina TV Paulina otemenka
the patrol me abe mama tonka papa
Paulina flow for me abushanfo tie
yo papa medase mini abema asama wo kan matie wa chepa na woni said ya wo kan se Ghana for your problem yenya etu manu bla ne ba yi so tama omoye campaign ya ade na start ye se me ba so campaign mama na be ya mini abema ya why mini abema me ba so na musa mo ya ade pa in fact no problem mo problem pa na mo ya de so pa Ghana for ni pa e wo manu no me say ye mpa ni for ni problem o but yenya ye ti o manu ni abema ye problem papa ma on my
ya bodam tu
woni me yenti ameka sa ni say yenya otumfuo yi ya ne yeso wo nkura ni kuro na ade ya ma rebu na da no ni hu papa yi na me hwe na nim din na ni so ya atemi ene say papa who said, Muslim on Kurani Kuru, and was sharing the white, no, did me and ma, Sabe on me, and one of my cows, Sabio to grow quite dinner. So, what Casan Suma Netty and Capocura, Panisa, now Casana Cola, one who say Panini said, not just said, or you'll be out here, Sam, Suamu. Think all cleaners and key and sign up your moment, hair, or shall white and put clean, Papa Penny and Uncle now. No one else one year. Enti se wabrane ho asia ma wakula ketekete na se waka sa malato na su na se oya nkadia temdi die biem enti ka wo ka no na so meye na wo sendi na tama na ate sei ana die enti na wudi na tem
me hu ni say Oh, I do maybe I mean when you say OTUMFUO on same penny for say so we didn't able. And Nidino is a whole content on its own. To be on more or for OTUMFUO at the topic and a month for Tino, they be our best in the courses. I don't know Casano, Opa, you OTUMFUO something channel to be some fraka. It's a bit so dear no.
Problem me power more can't nana who so yeah, more just a papa no, your macan into na all year. One sign good anymore as I didn't know Mokana all year. And Masana, who you're more patched.
Like I said, moi, in him say development na mu pro se kasa na emu do. Musi nipa yi nye. Nipa ya yen so a, musi hey.
And yeah, bad papa, someone can say 1 year now, Cocora, so yeah. And your mom penal so. I can't say you be a Quay of us, ye be a monium set. Now, what could I know about Kaya Colabis? Catcher was said, Papa, near me Kaya Watin, I and monium said, Mammy. Into your benton, I won't come in every one was the kind of say a Kaya no Quay, you hear Papa Peninipa. Ghana. And any other money at Tosumi and also is a medium in Kuan, Kagana for Batias, any problem said ye Kaya. Kagana for Batias, was asking for 4 credit 2 minutes almost our Gano. Nanka politicians for our life of Mambo. No BS, you go back to Spain, has a year. And before no, it will be as I'm before Robia when I bet Obiana and Mera Washington Kurumtiama. Entena makrom haseno atansi ya dia kasa abrochira mre ya duma because uba kura timono ana ampini timono ono so one special emra ewo kronu
Okay.
so asana o mani nyina so de ekwo ho enti sa wokọ aban mu wo kura bia wo ti se memfa ne se Tarragona na memewo ena Barcelona wo ho nti memfa so wokọ free Tarragona na wokọ Barcelona I want to say, stay hanging out Barcelona, I can see the better. Who ran inside their home, Milano? A do office yard, difference won't kakra. Actually, I don't say a boama or mine coso. And to know Sagama, so no, Krobia because we are him for 1 hour. And to Sankaya, they are the 2 million and the man for 4 like a president about open 1 in Cronoma. The first and cannot wow, mine of Anna could be as a idea. And could be as a obviously and could have gone back in challenge. Could be a not just a media may am an apple. So a passana or mine betting your kind. Many of them are made out to pack a cram back on a gun of 1 year say. Papa no muso 1 year to a young woman saying, killing you. Give me a bully. Oh, me free sapa. Into me a bully. So a passana. Memen kase se we brunin to papa no ya o mo ya na ya na me kase enye ana eye me enye de eye nti papa no in fact o munya ne se ya o mo nyom so onya o mo kana ni to o mo so ya o mo na paso o mo so anya ma ne ya fe ne fe nti no mo ka
Me that's
so awu nti no mo ka nti so ya o mo ma ne ya mo na baso kese papa ya da se e kan ya wo ye ye fe pa we yes, I know so no, ya can say, but we are now have a good anymore. Bounce and about what I say, I got say. No, mine said your own person that was on their cost or air cost. So, that's your face.
Me that's Oba Paulina, thank you so much. Mamenko big brother, big brother, Autominka. Big brother. Yeah.
Mpuntu na obogun du obo panamba so ntimi me hunu se wo de obi a o ye adwuma pa ni bibia obo na baso o nya mi nhira o pa
That's it.
me kan kakra fa ye na otu for me asantini ya ne du bibia e me yama Ghana youth e me ya papa se nka mi dia ne platforms a wo do aye bien nka ye bia you be put the papa because it too quite already for you mukura now put the wuru actually na nanom dem penning for nanya atemi die kwanso so no what was had the wuru no na nse nsema of our work kan nyina magina chiris alusi be 2 hours nyina me no na ekọ
Wow.
me battery ye na me charge me si battery ye na me charge for ya eye me ya pa se binum still now papa you kasai ukasa wo kasa ko nyina no wayi politician no crazy in chain. Epe say, we have an unusual kunikuro free. That is a papa never can say I know. Oh, Jina, political parties. You must have one was a map.
There be.
And Tiana, everyone was a baby over papa free battle. What we are going to face a young two women. Yenny and penny for I walk if ye. We are starting if ye. Then the boy. No. Yeah, baby, I do not know politics. We have something with MAHAMA, president. Once a MAHAMA, one dear. Me at me, don't papa, me paying in answer. MAHAMA bit me a baby a Boagana. President, you baby the Tanachi, once a gun of one number. The moon, I am for the one I was here any day. Emma woman. Or you know, one thing you may be Upena, calling chain, Upino, and then Cassa. Kurumona was our hero, was say, the force for him and another baby. Now, the attempt on social media, no, it's a gun for you to remain just you well, to make me soon. Sagana in the future. Gun in the future, Bim. Well, Cassano was so quiet the big citizens. So,
Yeah.
Citizens, so, yeah, no problem.
Oh, yeah, but the moon.
Yeah, but that's over. We're going to know. But to me, say, oh, no, him say, I guarantee you to the
this year, the way I make hit from now going, from now on, the way I make hit good citizens and so no, me.
And then was away.
There's someone.
And the way you too I think a platform means, as you to know, and my marketing power so. Then your man who can be asked to go to Krum. Not 2 and 1 a month. Sabri. And the other number, Umudi Pias and you, as until you women have voted, you have been your prepared. The only answer and who's in your voter will be aware, be a fantia with onion in you. Do him answer. Be a gun and he quadia. Will be a note to Yamini no. I didn't know some good yarn at them. We could do or such a fully penny at them. We could do fancy one, it is a never be a colacra. Now you to maintain you over. It will be a mistake. You let me woman gonna eat. It is said no platform in you know why you know. Well, I tell say, and then you know why. I said, what it is will be feel, and I said, but you know, why you do send me a comment for them. Why you do not? You have to politics and that's a powerful.
But that's a big brother. That's a thank you so much. Maminko, it's a for Teminga. Yeah, Minia, Udam Abuja 40.
And then the Wakasa. Now, oh, my Nankasa, a yet to say, yet to move for me. Young ye name near a pet.
There be.
And yen near a pen, San and penny for no. Ebe Things in America, Nana DJ Betina so can send the brave.
And so for our voice, no, Yantibiamo. Abusamu Teminka, and I mean, my voice article. And so for flow. Okay.
But Papa will be a benefit if you know. And your politics near Kama, yeah, cutting my move for a young who you been and Munia Sama Yer can see here. Diana Papa, Papa won't find. In the first place, there was difference between loan and a grant. Yes, there will be no grantor or the sicker amount or who have was it one city focus on who problem. And it's a me grant, Nami the back, Nami the bread or mine is a media, me a traditional ruler, and to me, the Sikane bread or man penny and a politician, na politician, they are Juma. That's a me, Tamalia, not a politician who the Sikane thing crying. No, they are to V8. No one catch me so obey supervision. And it's OTUMFUO to me case. Okay, so say project I made them a grant. And now me be a dear mammy AM. Me person me partner almost a project they so met no kumasi. Now so one tears into very deep. And an year cost will just who name your walker. Who name your walker because means other near one Ministry of Health, Ministry of Education, woman in our district,
ward region BM now they do project yentimi and establish project office our regions no man direct supervision our ne omo ye no so near the ni na court na nkran near ye ni sika bi basa ho enti so to focus okay me na me da santima no project me pese ye hu say no pana all supervising project format na santima na wo so wonti ase enti ye politics and how did they compare na mahoma and akufo do hono wankasa and no be kasa na wankasa chi ni brofo na papa ne kan no unti ase e ye wawa ji and how they kan ye wo ka o man ye ti o na me problem o ye problem papa ye problem ka se
adwuma no success adwuma no
mi si dai wo kumasia na supervisor tinkran mi si dai wo tamala na supervisor na ese so hwese ya missing more than 2x1 and 3x1 no tinkran dan na chese be papa dan na chese dan no e be ya papa
me da se
safo otima mu fa ya ma ya ni da ho
me da se
e wo se ya ma ya ni da ho we nya politics asem ya ka kwanya mpanyifo no di ya fa so na yensu ya yisi ya mo se ye nku se mpanyifo no yen ya dwi mu na ho ne hu ne ye penti no mo so ye bia ma yen na so obi ba no timi kasa den le tesa hemfo no so entimi ahemfo kai na wo region na timi decide regional house of chiefs entimi nyina so kase otumfo akasa dia yensu yen ko tai na chi mu ye project amayan ya supervisors environment na region ni we enya sama ye chi na tinkan we e simple logic
me da se safo
sabi akola na adwi mu da ho kura mi ntimi wa fa na me kase mi si dan mi se me ti afran place nso so me nurse wo ho na se manya ska na mi si dan a na me ti ho me se me nkɔ dan no na ma fa obi na nipa no nso ti kuma ase na dan mi
the mic no Nsafwa, thank you so much we the facha me nyese me you free so na mom ma yenya ne kakra na obi sunti mi nguram akufado o temenka akufado mpacho bi o mic no ana mo nteme voice akufado amimbi akufado mic no
voice pa
akufado o temenka akufado ntemenka mami nko the royal temenka flow for me abusa 40 flow for me
yeah and emum de mekan pe
kasa minua kasa
akpena efonu alebe enufo efua echechi papa alebe metibe ma de to ganda sina metibe NDC be administration yade MPC you got down who put le Volta region metibe na let the share that shit anytime they wa wo video na popo be the kasi the share the unti ala be NDC be bank any Volta region in terms of elections the NDC MPs wa woman no opportunity pom e share you ma kono open promotor the okoji pom
no opposition ko o buvalege o ma pa yigo ava ipo nwi na ji ma po akpera apoto unti o ma unti do ga we hoji gbori ma unti do ga
ala ba ma he o honorable he na nami 5 CDs ema echum
akpa mikpa
ema megali that opportunity o ga pofia the whole Volta region there is no NPP MP it's full of NDC MPs and we want to see our roads develop meeting po nyape tourist center yao anya danyecho afia afaja tole afuma danyecho
okay
fufunyecho mepa afia he chia hela mole ncho afumucho Gaka Afajato Afajato is the highest peak of Ghana. Crash at now, a moment Afajato over tourist destination. Since Ho Chi Minh, Nema Kumoma Galevasereba. Meho 34 and 35, since Ho Chi Minh, a moment Galevasereba. But the Shaka Otana Corona NDC. That tourist destination, Nenema Kokale. A moment Nenema Kokale. The whole Afadato South District, a moment Nenema Kokale. Tami de Kuna NDC, over MP Solar Volta region. This is the time. Do it. If you cannot do it, leave it and go. Develop the place.
One day, maybe during the weekend, I'll designate a whole 2 hours to discuss this topic. You don't worry. We will discuss this topic again. Don't worry.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. You keep in touch. During the weekend, we will have this conversation.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Let me go to have fun. Have fun. Have fun. I'm here say meet me be in the mic na man. Have fun. Have fun. Have fun again. Have fun again. I have fun again. Abusia, Maminfa Afrefo no. Okay, I think I have few people here. Let me pick 1 or 2 people. Last K, Utemenga. Udamu Claire. Last K, 2 minutes. Flow for me.
Before I say, coming common is where they are quick. The serum offer. Say, Ufi Accra, where information being a paper say, life is now Ghana and Kuadia.
Okay. Okay.
So Ufi Accra now walk in somewhere. I mean, say before I say we do your cabin then bus stop. Fidelity Bank, Ultra a year.
Yeah.
A police station,
Tesano.
Police station.
Yeah.
Fidelity Bank, who said bus stop Casio on ma. Yeah, man for a general Oludu.
Aye.
Aye. If you are from sister to go here. Private car be tight, private car what private party see what.
Okay.
I answer that like once we are trotro ni bini adie.
Okay.
The srash when you see for. Book or 2 DBs are mamumpa. And really, and yet na me my titi say we must be because of it. So what they hear me madam for or when someone more a sound engineer and draw see a crowd or no do or nyaka man for us, nyaka na unyaka private car even here say. What Kaka, what tra, you can say, Mania, what Coca will do the assuming one, and I will pack it in Chankakran, what chase a kind series. Imagine the iPhone 12, 3,000 Ghana, and then when you move account to what it's a kind of series. So, a man translate the kind of woman, as I'm J. phone account. I see whiskey and draw so lucky. Or flame, and penny on the power. Otimi friend me amitimi nya said the point ka kra de sending otimi do because na me number when you what the phone edge ni mumu musika eye ni do so otimi srew u be bi sa join she wona eye private car loan but srew so o be fo am srew memfo akronfo ne do so
okay
me madam for a sound engineer or am in some ya de aye no
okay
ni phone ati ni musika nyina
okay
timi srew mo etiefo
Mate.
Odamu
Claire. Ayatu nka udam manunko. Oh. Otemenka. Otemenka. Abi last game temenka. Last game. Ayatu nka otemenka. Otemenka. Etiabusu information a odi atum sisi ya ne say. Se wo Accra ne mpota mu a mota befa car mota befa trotro na mode ekọ all the way to Amasaman and Sanwam Poku ase ne mpota mu mo mota fa trotro ewo Fidelity Bank Tesano Otra Tesano police station kakra bia Fidelity Bank omo bus stop bi na ho no mo mota fa car ho no So who do wanna say a private car be si ho and or chere say oh or that side baby I walk into no befra memfro. Why memfro? Na you say akromfo. We sisi ana breaking news and no na omo dia ya brantie bi or a sound engineer wa ba kra be di ni juma wi a woko okofa trotro na ne private car ya wo fro no mako omo duru sumu ba bi na ne omo gina na omo twe se kan si ni so a omo agye ne ho phones ne ne sika nyina enti misrew say ufri tesa no ne akra no potamo na wani kire amasa man poku asensa wom ne ne area ho no mo a na say wo ta afa car wo tesa no bus stop even nye tesa no kwa across Accra ene nkran potamo ba bia no udu bus stop bia bi na wo ta afa car trotro ana taxi bi ko ba bi na say private car Mr. Man for why he say boys need use new strategy or the private car no be see what thinking say or call direction until why you say oh me dey be fro trotro ana say me dey be fro this kind of back and forth cars be them I'm fro private car na on see me preko wo wapra ai wapra enti update kakra ye di etwa no abusia we've done 2 hours 30 minutes mama me fa enso ha sei ekobo ne tintin ni tia wanyina mamembo no tofa in 1 or 2 minutes misremo Ghana no baby nya papa nsen baby sa uko Volta regional omum build skyscrapers and I say tall buildings are omum develop ho a kama a chain baby asa uko central region eastern region northern regional baby anya completely developed na akoka se oh baby a develop na ka Ashanti region nkwanti no bia sori a yemfo OTUMFUO anya piapia dabi see e ka developed regions o Ghana ha we greater Accra a capital city in free China Ashanti region is the next developed region a lot of developmental structures kora egu akwemu ho dada ye ka one of the regions are economic activities a very vibrant active energetic one economic life, economic activities, we greater Accra free this same Ashanti region. And are you telling me say or him pona or what's our region we know? Yam finding ya PND na tema no pay we numere na we ninja na wo hunto. Meanwhile, all region are free. So we are not so we are Voltarian, so we are Infanti, we are Nzemani, so we are Bununi, all region are free no. Sabi am two ho nyina task in building ho nyina nya complete no aka say baby aka na edi ho for hinatem baby needs development. Why don't you put in that effort to hold your traditional leaders, put them on their toes for them to do something for also regional to develop? Why don't you put that effort? Why don't you put in that energy to look that angle as well? Why don't you connect your people to tell your traditional leaders to also start building connections and links to bring investors and developers into your region? Now, so OTUMFUO, why should you let that, be your problem? Why should you be worried about that? Don't, please, don't, okay? Don't be interested in calling your traditional leaders for them to also start doing something somewhere. So traditional leaders in Volta region, okay? So traditional leaders in Volta region, come together. No almost that is almost the open so be. No almost so connected with institutions. No almost the developers and investors they call region nimua. About Buana region so pija. So those in northern region and so put to that effort about Buana northern region so pija. So open so yes so 2 4 years asantima ura yeah. Now would there yeah. And fa ehwo bufo ni ho hin kwaka se oyahwehwani mu oyema yehwe dabi. Wona we decide say wonye. Pe be na tena na wo ne wo de mo ntena ho why do ne de ndo so be ye ne de na se mo na mo se mo be twa politicians no omo a eno so mo nyere mo ho ntwa mo be ba be ye ne nyina ma mo kakra me de ba ye ni we nya ntokwa je gidigidi bia me dia no fire the nation uncle say ya na me de medjuma say ya na me come say uko Facebook a o type of fire the nation uncle obehu mi wo ho we have over 300,000 followers on Facebook. Over TikTok o type the nation uncle and of fire pe obehu we have over 100,000 followers. After you building a YouTube community, no, Mr. On YouTube, ubetima type the Nation Uncle TV. Now, what subscriber no be a part of the YouTube community. So, Mr. More TikTok, I'm showing me. You see, I'm munko YouTube, na munko follow, munko subscribe to the YouTube family, the YouTube community. The Nation Uncle TV on YouTube. Now, Bribiano, yaba live wa. watching me any notification I'm join here. My number so up so reach me direct on WhatsApp. Ubetimi reach me 0554224092. 0554224092. Ubetimi reach me on WhatsApp. And a brother makwan amamede enedu medi no aso. Me da mu nyina ase, makra mu nyina. Piao. Yapon odoman kuman ka mu nyina mo ho. Piao.